Alright, hello everyone. Ooh, login time. How far away am I from the 10 pack? Oh, I am one login away. We will save that for tomorrow. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome on in. Give me 1 second. I need chat to appear. I also need Streambot to hopefully not be fucked up. Alright, it's not. E2'd your Ella today. Congratulations, you now have E2 Ella. Oh, I have not gotten a chance to. I forgot to log in the morning to do Arknights, and so I basically wasted a whole day of sanity. But it's okay. It's okay. We lose some, we win some. Or did you? What, you just gonna lie to me? Dude, it's always fucking paper.
Did you?
See, cap sanity? Yeah. Yeah, I forgot.
I ain't got no luggage.
The newbies are intimidated by me, you say? That's only natural.
Use Durin to increase the recovery speed. There we go.
Kotatsu! Where's the Kotatsu?
And then let's toss in you.
Doctor! Time to restock the pretzel sticks in the vending. What am I doing?
Alright, let's get our usual out of the way. Let's, is it you? There's Originium formula. 16. Who did I sign? Yeah, we'll do this.
I wonder if
What are we gambling on?
Rhodes Island
Basically, I'm just gonna flip a coin. I'm just gonna flip a coin. Welcome to our every stream gotcha. Oh, right. I have Lapland now, so I can put her with Texas. I forgot about that.
Just let me know.
Oh, come on. I'd rather be alone.
We'll put Fang.
I'm back.
Actually, I want Fang over there. We'll do. Hold on, who do I put here? Rapparan the moment. Yep. Yeah, I'll do that.
Wiring in this room's terrible.
Fang goes
Who did
here,
this?
and then Moose.
Excuse me.
What's going on? What is this, heads or tails? Well, let's select one and find out. Select one and find out, coward.
Doctor, how about a game of Weiqi? Or perhaps a capture the flag rematch?
Heads is guessed. Congratulations. We will now be spinning the and I'll be flipping a coin. For those of you who guessed heads, well, hold on, let me do a coin flip first. Let's see how good y'all's luck is today. Behold. It is tails. Whoever guessed heads, you're a bum. Anyway, let me end that. Oh, it looks like Silver won. He even said ahead of time. As I said, I always win. Too easy? Dude. Now you have extra good luck on your rolls. I've reached the maximum of my clues? Seriously? God damn it. It means it's a fucking 2-star. Why are there so many 2s? There we go. Alright, that is what I believe to be... Oh, hold on. I have one more thing. Your ash is guaranteed. It's whether or not I'll have 0 OP after. Just a little bit of 0 OP. Never hurt anybody.
Products received. Resources received.
Look. If you happen to lose just a little bit, it's okay.
Lancer Fang, Captain of Reserve Op Team A1. My team and I will do our best.
Just think of it as stocking up on more 6 stars.
I'm Vanilla, trainee operator from Blacksteel. Looking forward.
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6. Orchid.
Wow,
Are
these
you the doctor? I look forward
these
to
recruitments
working
are
with
ass. What the fuck is this? I know I didn't get like top operator or anything, but I was hoping for like maybe a little more luck than all 3 stars. AoE, guard, some DP recovery. You're pretty bad. Debuff. What happened to Reed Banner? Oh, Wing Ding. Your poor Reed Banner. That will never survive. Deep recovery. Healing. Vanguard. And medic. Deep recovery, healing, Vanguard for Myrtle. Don't like any of these. Don't like any of these. Fuck it. That's my only 4-star tag, right? Specialist? Yeah, sadly. Alright, and then I guess I'll gamble between melee and range. Oh, nice. I always win. Oh, guys. Remember what I said before? If you don't, life is all about just hitting. If you don't break it down into little gambles, are you really gambling? All right, what do I have to my as an option here? So top. Let's see. Specialist, nuker. So it's Vanguard, specialist, nuker starter. Oh wait, starter doesn't do anything. Vanguard plus top unit. Do it on the wheel. Ah, shit. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Why are the 6 stars not appearing? Oh, no, hold on. There we go. Now I have top operator. There we go. Alright, so if I do nuker and top operator, it's Chen. If I do Vanguard top operator, it's between Siege and Bagpipe. If I do Specialist, it's Weedy, Phantom, or Ak. Which means I gamble on whether or not I get Weedy, Phantom, or Ak. And other than that, I could just do top operator and truly gamble. But it's all about the optimization of the gamble. Which means let's bring out the roulette wheel. Guys, I am not intentionally doing this. I realized yesterday that after I said what I'd said, I now am kind of locked into always gambling. So, now we're Wheel of Fating. So it's Specialist, Vanguard, and Nuker. So Specialist, Vanguard, and Nuker. No excuses for the gambling addicts. Always gamble. All right. Oh, it's not capturing. Hold on. Welcome. For those of you just entering, in case you're wondering why we're gambling, I just got a top operator tag. This is my second one. So, I guess my condolences to the people who haven't gotten their second one, I guess. I've had pretty good luck with this account, honestly, all things considered. Anyway, let's go. Ooh, that's unfortunate. There it goes. It's Nuker. What is Nuker again? Nuker is Chen. The wheels of fate have determined it so. Alright, and we're gonna expedite this. Dude, imagine if I get senior operator here. Wow. Hi, Tsukahara.
Chen,
Good morning
leader
to
of the
you.
LGD's Special Inspection Unit. For my own
On the red
reasons,
side.
I'll be joining you for a while. Seeing as we're
If
already
I didn't put 9
well-acquainted
hours
from
on
our
it.
prior
Dude,
work
imagine. That'd be funny. Hello, Yoram. And then, what is this? Defender, defense, slow, medic. Alright, so nothing good here. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's just... Yeah, nothing good here. Alright, I'll just put slow and pray. You joined when he got top up? I did get top up. I got top up, baby. All for the low price of just hitting. As for now, do something with React Arknights. Yeah, I mean, let's do it this way. I don't have that much left before in Mansfield Break. Once I finish Mansfield Break, Wingding, you can let me know. You can let me know about him. Or he's, hold on, wait, maybe I'm misunderstanding you. Just want to chat to support him to do something with React AK with your permission. Ooh. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, whatever. If it gets out of hand, I'll let you know. Just saying, Chen, talent maker completely. Yeah, hold on. What is Chen's talent? Rarity, Chen. What do you do? Nope, that's Archetto. Qixia Unsheath. Every 5 seconds when deployed, restore 1 skill point to all deployed allies that have an attack, recovery, or defense recovery skill. Oh, nice. Wait, hold on. What is it? What is attack recovery? Or is it? Oh, 1 SP on hit. Okay. My first swords master. Is Zola not a swords master? Oh, he's a solo blade. Is Tachanka a swords master? Centurion Doc, you are an instructor. Wow. I guess I don't have a. I guess Cutter is a swords master. Auto recovery thorns. Oh, okay. All right. Max gives 1 SP every 3 seconds and double that to herself. That's crazy. What's with the Chen? I got top operator from my thing. From my what was it? Recruitment. And then I did a funny roulette wheel to determine what we choose. Auto recovery Lapland. That could be good. Alright, let's find Mansfield Break. There it is. MB6. Alright, let's do it. Max Mastery starts with full SP, so it's fun. Yeah, we're going back to jail. Apparently gambling is against the law. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, there it is. Just a little loud. 45, there we go. Yup, and guess what? We're still rocking level 1 Ella. Can I get the ambiance synesthesia outfits out of jail? I want the W one. Sadly, I don't think I'm in the right jail for that. Chat, see your message. I don't think anyone saw your message, Wingding. And I have it set so that I see all messages. Did you get auto-filtered? Huh. Yeah, whatever. Well, now I understand why you said that even though Robin joined the team, it wasn't that simple. Looks like Jesselton talked her way over, and she joined Anthony's side as a spy. Yes. And here I thought that there wasn't going to be any more surprises in the story. I didn't know that Robin had been through all that. Not even the intel I read mentioned it. And Jesselton, I'd heard about him, but I didn't know he could be this difficult to deal with. You know about him? Yeah. He's one of Parasol's ace hatchetmen, and I heard that as long as you got the money, he's more than willing to be your errand boy. He's Hyde Bro's top trump card for this whole kerfuffle. Fucking kerfuffle. Known to have a dainty, fine taste, but most people just think he's beyond repulsive. I thought he was just some normal hitman, but who knew he was such a thinker? I knew he was Hyde Bro's trump card, but I didn't expect him to make a snap decision like that. He made it seem like he gave her a choice, but she actually didn't have much of a choice. It's just exactly as he said, though. He had information on Robin's background that Anthony didn't have. What's more, he'd been watching Anthony the whole time without him knowing. It's no wonder he had the advantage. If I were in her shoes, faced with that kind of predicament, I would have picked his side too. Fucking battle cats with AK? No battle cats. You're right. Oh, I thought you would disagree. I don't agree with the way he thinks, and I don't like him. But at the very least, I think what he said to Robin was at least more forthcoming than you trying to test me over and over. Reactive Fs of Arknights like 8900. He said he would do it. Okay, that's our free advertising for Ghoul Soul. All right, we will allow that one. How you talk like you know who I am makes you just as repulsive as my mentor, Dr. Mulsis. It looks like I went a little overboard. Guess I should apologize. To tell you the truth, even I feel the same way about him. He's kind of boring. It's not easy to find someone like Robin if you don't go out of your way. Someone who has a complicated relationship with Anthony. Arknights and Nikkei. That's a possibility. I think the issue is simply which side gets the better collab. Because if you bring in like Nikkei and oh god, what is it called? Either Nikkei, Blue Archive, etc. Gorsby, what the fuck? Oi, 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 oi. All right, back to the main thing. And to bait her into the game like that, well, whatever. In any case, we have all the players in the jailbreak party by now, right? Yes. We've got a pretty smooth informant, an assassin who's not half bad, a girl working part-time who gets to go anywhere she wants in the prison, a morgue doctor who's been there for ages, and an excellent leader. It's pretty well-rounded for a ragtag team. Right, long story short, after all the groundwork was laid, they more or less moved on to a preparatory phase. It almost went without a hitch. Did anything happen during that time? Nothing other than the assassinations. Oh, right, I almost forgot. The hit was still on, wasn't it? Internal collab with our Arknights and Azure Lane. Good. That's a good one, honestly. Yes, but since the jailers had no way to handle it other than looking into all the prisoners and the hitmen were only going after Anthony, they gave up on doing anything about it. Ah, that's just like them. Oh, I just remembered something Robin told me. What is it? That thing about how they convinced Doma to leave with them. Huh? What's this about? I thought Doma was part of the team. Oh, that's right. They didn't find out until later that even though Doma said she'd help Anthony break out of prison, she didn't intend to leave herself. Why is that? Because she hadn't ever been outside the prison. Bubble Butt Matovich, what the fuck? Why are we talking about Bubble Butt Monster? Hello, Maruharu. Eh? You heard me right. I ain't actually going with you. How come? Don't tell me you actually like it here. No, I don't like it here. Not one bit. Last morgue doctor took me in when the prison was docked. Far back as I remember. I only ever lived here. This is where I grew up. Patronizing jailers, the hate, the inmate violence, their deaths too. It's all I've ever seen in my life. I sometimes take a walk on the outside when we pop into a city. I can tell I don't belong there. It's like an NPC jail is a crime. Ironic. Why are we question marking? What happened? Did we lose stream? Hello? I'm scared. Then why are you helping Anthony break out of this place? Because he's my only friend. It wasn't until Anthony got here that I knew there were people like him in the world. He gets into scraps like others, but he got some self-control. He gets angry, but he don't let his anger make trouble for nobody. He's always polite, downright fair to everyone. He pushes books on me and tells me what life's like on the outside. When he first got here, he'd bellyache about how fate's unkind to him. I was already thinking of helping him get it back then. I don't know nothing, and I wasn't being much of help to him, so I didn't say nothing. Then he started getting calmer and calmer, and everyone else started looking up to him. He was happy, and a little sad at the same time. Felt like he was missing something. Besides, I always thought that he shouldn't have been locked up in here. He should have had a better life. That's why I was awful happy for him when he decided to leave after Kafka spilled the beans to him. And just helping him get it out is more than I need. Okay, dude, it is so weird to read this because I have not read Southern Drawl in a long while. Konosuba? Don't say nothing to him, but I'm ready. If something goes wrong somewhere, I'm more than willing to give my life just to see him out of here. This isn't right. What's the matter, Robin? You don't look too good. Nothing. I'm just thinking. You're really willing to go so far for him? Yeah. I don't think that's a good thing, though. You're right. Life on the outside is a lot more complicated than life in here. It's not all sunshine and rainbows outside either. There are probably more bad things out there than good. But I also think it's a shame if you don't try to live all just because you're scared. You don't think Anthony belongs in prison. But I think someone kind-hearted as you doesn't belong here either. You deserve a better life. Do I? I don't know. And I'm pretty sure he'd think the same way about you too. He wants a better life for you. Let me think about it, okay? Yeah. Oh. Oh, we're going straight into it. Aqua supporter, Cosmo 6-star archer, Mega Min caster. Okay, let's be real. It would probably
handle the logistical support.
I forgot to check what the fuck kind of stage this was. What is this? Fucking people wide stage. What the fuck? A vicious prisoner feared when in prison has extraordinary defense after being freed for the first time, frees all other enemies on the field.
I'm here to help.
Hey, buckaroos, why are you all here? Kinda seems fucked up, don't you think?
Ooh, don't worry, you got me.
It's a Mountain S3 challenge.
Even a stirring up.
If only Ifrit it. Nah, I don't need to Ifrit it yet. I just have to be careful. I should have brought S3. Oh well.
From here on, oh no further. This road is closed.
Start whacking. Deemed pink.
Spring breeze, timely rain. I have to get serious now.
Oh, did BTS React disconnect? It did. Give me just 1 second. Hold on, I'm looking away. Give me a second. I can't. I need to redeem the. I need to honor the redeem. There we go.
The situation tiny may a candle be. It shall drive out the darkest night.
What? It didn't activate? Uh-oh.
Slowly.
Tiny may a candle be.
That's a little
It shall drive
unfortunate.
out the darkest night.
Rip.
The situation is go no further. This road is closed.
Yeah, we're just throwing for content real quick.
Sow the mountains when summer leaves the white dew.
Alright.
The plains when
Okay.
Doctor?
This is a very wide stage. And with every wide stage, we must have an Infrit. Let's see. Probably not gonna use Meteor. Let's get like a couple more defenders out on the field.
I shall protect them from all harm.
Why not Golden Glow? Because Ifrit is funny. Mizuki. Oh yeah, or Ethan. I'm hacking.
No time
Hey
to
now,
wait.
these are heavy accusations to be levying against me.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Honor must be defended. Get behind me.
Gather around me, guys.
Oops, ignore that. Okay, hold on. I thought, okay, holy shit. Maybe I am just really bad at the game. If we could have killed that guy, shit, you're right. I thought when I placed Neural down, it would, I thought it would hit him, but alas, it did not. We are look. We have to give them a bit of hope.
I'm here
Make
to
them
help.
truly believe they can escape this prison.
I have to get serious now. 今回はどんな面白い動画が撮れるかな?
War. A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
All right. Now I just sit here and wait until I have enough for
I have
Ifrit.
to get serious now.
Make him think they can win exactly.
Let the world burn! Does it hurt?
I bet it does.
Get behind me.
And now I sit here and wait.
Get around me, guys.
Yeah, Ifrit tile moment.
Get in the line of death.
And then behold, the power of
When
Zwole
chaos
off to the
bounds,
side.
Tugging a single thread can pull the entire net.
Get around me, guys.
I got this.
Get in the line of death.
A Grismont mine. Zwole tile, truly a Zwole tile.
Keep screaming.
Juice Girl, yeah, I do. Oh well.
From here on no further. This road is closed.
Oh, you know what? I should put Zwole on the other side, because Ifrit will kill this side. I should put Zwole here so he hits this tile, and also so he can do that. Oh well.
Almost does that.
One Grismont. Alright.
Got it.
Prove your worth, Amiya.
That will slow them down.
Such violence will not be tolerated.
Level up Shu and neural skills. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of need to. Grismont, because it's funny.
That will slow them down.
Thank you, Ifrit. Very cool. Wow. It's almost like I didn't throw 2 times in a row. Those throws never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. I can see how someone who's never known life outside the prison would be scared of the world. Well, thankfully, I know how it all turned out in the end. She left with them. If I didn't know that, this is about where I'd start getting all anxious. Isn't that great? So, after that was when they started preparing for the jailbreak, right? That's right. It should have been about a month and a half after Kafka was put in prison when Anthony made the decision to get out. Then, it took them about another month to come up with a concrete plan to get out of there. Don't try to Jedi hand forget thingy. Oh, you will forget. There is no throw in Bossing Say. Which means there was about, yeah, from when they, yeah, I already said that. You're late? It's okay. You're not that late. I've only completed 1 mission. It was 4 months altogether. It's not that long, but it's not that short either. But I guess we're finally at the part I'm interested in the most. What's this diagram? Oh, I know. This is the prison's layout, right? That's right. It's kind of crude, but it's got everything you need to know on there. That part that I'm most curious about is how they got out. Of course, I'm interested in the story behind the team, but this is a prison break. That's the part that keeps us all on the edge of our seats. You told me you wanted to understand the whole process. Is that really just because you're interested in the jailbreak? Sure, you can think of it like that. Fine. If we're going to talk about it, might as well start from the beginning. First, let's take a look at the prison's designs. The architects clearly learned from their experience with the nomadic cities. The prison wasn't built directly on top of the chassis. They built a mountain base first, like that what you find in the real world, Then they finished the prison design on top of that. This is a pretty common technique these days, but back in the day, it was ahead of its time and it was very successful. I got Chen. I did. I rolled I rolled top operator. I rolled top operator at the recruitment. I have now gotten 2 top operators on my, what's this, 45-day account. Very lucky. Very fancy. Now, let's set aside the prison's outside appearance for the time being. The prison has 3 floors, and each floor structure is more or less the same. At the lower left of each floor is the A zone. This is where the non-infected are kept. To the upper right is the B zone, the infected block. The upper left and lower right corners are where the guard houses are. I was like guard horses are. Dude, guard horses. Imagine. That's where the jailers usually stay. The black monolith in the center is the C zone, where the most serious felons are kept. The area in the middle here is the underground factory. This is where the prisoners work together. Over here is the clinic. It's also Doma's room. Next to that is the morgue. On the other side is the library that they built at Anthony's suggestion. That's more or less the prison's layout. Who did I really want? I wasn't really looking for anyone. Bagpipe, I guess, would have been nice for the synergy, but other than that, I didn't really care. Mina spent a bit of time exploring, and with the basic idea figured out, they came up with a way to escape from the prison. You can tell by looking at the layout that the C-Zone tower isn't actually built directly onto the ground. There is an elevator in the middle that goes to the basement. Not only that, but the tower itself can actually be lowered underground. They're called Kuranta? Oh. Oh, Silver, that is a great idea. Oh, no kidding? Yeah, these kind of structures aren't very common. They probably designed it that way so that they can keep the inmates underground during emergencies where they can't cause trouble. Right, and to lower the tower, you normally need to flip the switches into the guardhouses at the same time. Oh, I get it. The info I got after that did mention that the tower sank all the way to the bottom, so they probably activated the mechanism at the guardhouses, right? Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. Even if they made it underground, was there a way out down there? First off, they didn't go to the guardhouses. They thought about it at one point. However, they found out the mechanisms could only lower the tower very slowly. Anthony figured that out from a document he found in the library. The document was probably a design diagram left behind after the prison's construction. My assumption is no one thought about it, so they stuck it in there when Anthony suggested building a library. Ha! They probably figured no one would ever need that for anything. After all, the prison was built more than 20 years ago. It was 25 years ago, actually. It literally hit him with a, actually, it was 25 years ago. In any case, they couldn't just wait for the tower to slowly sink to the bottom. The guards would have tried to do something, and so they abandoned this idea altogether. Huh? But in that case, fortunately, they found something else on the document. Take a look at the top of the central tower. There's a room here, and it isn't a prison cell. The real control room of the tower. That's the real control room of the tower, if not the whole prison. The control room. I see. That's where you can make the tower drop all the way to the bottom, right? That's right, and it's also possible to cut off the prison's electricity there to cause a commotion, however brief. There usually isn't anyone on that floor. You need a special elevator key to get inside. The regular key cards that the jailers carry can't access this floor. I think I get it now. They went up to the control room, sank the tower all the way to the bottom, and cut the power off to make a ruckus up above. That still leaves us a question. What happened after that? Is there a way out of the ground? There is. Behold. The morgue. Wait, hold on. So the morgue has a furnace, but obviously they don't always burn their bodies. Obviously you need to burn Originium bodies, but what about the normal people? Do they also get burned? Or do they get like pooped out of the city? Doma provided that way out. She said that, going by her memory, the last morgue doctor had told her there wasn't any previous designs the architect could reference when building the prison, and there were actually a few abandoned structures at the bottom of the mountain. And some of those led to the surface outside the prison. In particular, there was one fairly close to the morgue. It's close, but there's also a wall that's 3 meters thick in between. So, did they dig their way through? Yes, they dug through the wall. The walls themselves are made of rebar and concrete, but it's just soil outside. Once you find a weaker section of the wall and breach it, you don't need any advanced tools to dig the tunnel. That's what they did. They took turns digging at the clinic. Hello, Tsunami. Welcome. Now that you mention it, if they were going to dig a tunnel at the morgue, couldn't they just left as soon as the tunnel was done? Have you forgotten already? Getting to the surface outside the prison isn't going to do you much good when the prison isn't stopped at a city. The prison also raises its security whenever it stops at a city. When that happens, the prisoners get much less free time. Even Anthony hardly had any free time. They couldn't have just gone to the clinic like before. Oh right, teehee, I forgot. I forgot, teehee. Right. Since the prison was stopped at a city, Mina left with the construction crew before the jailbreak, so she didn't actually participate in it. She rendezvoused with the gang outside the prison. Yeah, fucking teehee. You are not real, mule sis. You are not a real person. Anyway, at some point in the last month and a half, they stole the key that gave them access to the control room at the top of the tower from Chief Barton. Then, a few days before the prison was slated to make its next port call, they finished digging the tunnel and made sure it led them to the surface. Now, all the preparations were finally complete.
A unit never takes the same formation as water.
How much is it robotic? It
Such
is...
extraordinary planning and execution.
Hold on, let me look at this.
Doctor,
Just the
cannot
eye
fathom your
and the
past.
mouth. We are like 90% still flesh. I did not sacrifice my body for all of my body. Don't put too much stock into the friend you only met recently. You just don't understand him yet. Weak. Dude, just wait. On Friday, if I buy Space Marine, we will truly understand the weakness of my flesh. 10% no, the 10% is not my... What? What are you gonna say, Red? Go on, say it. Fucking... Don't you get me. Getting me is not getting a way to get out of this. Anyway, interesting. Knees? No, not my knees. Get the Justin animation after I finish the side story? I should, honestly. Alright, so I go through here. And then there's one right here. I could just hold right here. Oh. No, I can't just hold right here. I need to hold here, basically. And then right here. Thought I have one robotic arm. No, that's hold on. That's what these are for. Oh, you can't really see it. But yeah, that's what my big robotic arms are for. What is this? E170? Okay. Ifrit tile spotted. That is an Ifrit tile. Ifrit tile right here. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if, instead of an Ifrit tile, we brought Chongye? Because after all this time, you still turn to war. Oh, so we're finally at the part where the actual jailbreak happens. It feels like we skipped over some details, but this sounds a lot more complicated than I imagined. Tile detector must be outdated. I'm getting a bit sleepy. Oh, me too. How about I make everyone some coffee? We're almost to the end. I know. But I already have a pretty good idea of what happened after that. All the groundwork was laid, so they just had to wait for the day of the actual breakout. But on the day of the jailbreak, someone was missing, am I right? That's right. In the end, they decided that they would escape during cleaning duty of C-Zone, while the prison is docked at New Lightburg. But Robin didn't show up at the appointed time. After all, they didn't know that Jesselton, the puppet master here, already knew all about their plans. As for Robin, she was waiting for them up ahead. I like that they're still trying to assassinate him. Yeah, Wingding, everyone saw. Well, things are just a little bit wonky right now. Why don't we go over the plan? Yeah, it's okay, Wingding. Just like what we're doing right now. We'll give the prisoner and jailers what for while we're here to clean up the cells. Yes. Then, before the guards even have time to react, the two of us are gonna head to the top of the tower, sink this bad boy to the ground, and cut the power. Damn, they are fighting. Hey, Kafka, are you murdering these people? Kafka, are those blades in your hands? Also, what's with the Rubik's Cube? Doma's already waiting for us down in the basement. We just gotta regroup with her and head inside that tunnel we dug. After that, all that's left is to change into those work outfits that Mina got us. I've been wondering about this, and I somehow doubt it. But, do we really have clothes that actually fit me? Relax, Doma's actually sewed something up special for you. Took 10 pulls on the Build-A-Banner. Hey, that's good though, you got the bagpipe. If one outfit's not enough, then we sew them together. Be sure to thank her. Of course. Smell ya later. You seem rather excited, Miss Kafka. Breaking out of prison is so much fun. Of course I'm excited. It's just that. Right. How come I haven't seen Miss Robin around? Miss Kafka's like, ooh, I didn't think of that. Look what we have here. All old faces on today's cleanup crew. Saves me the headache of having to go over this again. Blag, what the fuck? Oh my god. Look, I get that he's mountain, but why are we horny? Right. Officer, what should we do if one of us tries to off Anthony again? Why? You get dropped on the head? What do you think you just got frisked for? None of you can take on Mr. Anthony barehanded, not by a long shot. And I sure want to see you take on Mr. Anthony. Give me a holler when the fight gets started. I'll be rooting for you. Piss off. I ain't talking to you. What's going on? Why isn't Robin here? Hey, A-Zone buddy. Where's Robin? You B-Zoners can kiss my... Oh, it's you, Kafka. Ain't no idea I ain't see her around. I'm here to do her work. Enough talking. A-Zoners with him. B-Zoners come with me. Ain't got time left. Sorry, Robin. You're just gonna have to blame yourself for not showing up at the most important moment. Oh, but she did show up. She's a rat bastard traitor. We've come too far to turn back. We'll apologize to her if we ever see her again, but we need to go now. Yes. So, this is the main control room. Whoa, all this dust. Watch out! Yeah? Explosion. Robin! Robin, what are you doing here? I have a backup card. A backup? When did you? Yeah. Dude, they're just man standing emoji right now towards them. Stand back. We're in a hurry. We don't have time to talk. Let's get this over with quickly. Oh, he activated his skill. Alright. Now the real question is, where do I put Chonga?
I am ready. Set out.
I guess I could just put him like right here.
I'm here to help.
Look at this spectacular
Oh,
sight.
whoops.
Alas, it is now a battlefield.
Ignore that. That didn't happen.
I have to get serious now.
Wait, hold on. Yeah!
I won't be afraid.
Jim.
One should spot unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. 1,000 moves in one breath.
Okay, I have to get serious.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Spring breeze, timely.
Remember,
weather.
1,000 moves in one breath, ladies and gentlemen.
At your command. 1,000 moves in one breath. At your unsteady posture, wavering.
Alright, he is now auto-activated.
That will slow them down.
After all this time,
Oh, I lost Perfumer.
you still
Whoops.
sent to war for solutions.
After all this... Dude, I can't believe...
Don't move!
Dude, I love that. I love that copy
Strike.
pasta. It's great.
And sunder the tides cleft. Retract and leave no peace bereft.
Don't move!
Dude, he's fucking going.
Strike and sunder the tides cleft. Retract and leave no peace bereft.
Oh, he was moving quick. Unsteady posture, wavering 1,000 moves. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. I'll be honest, I just love I just really like Chongya's like voice lines. I don't know why they're so funny. What Ian prefix Chongya sounds like, yeah. Dude, if only there was a way to mod Arknights and I just make it so that he's the pre-nerfed. I make it so he's worse so that he says it like every half second and it overlaps. God damn it. Where in the world did my card key go? Did I flush it while taking a dump? That'd be impressive. Cause A, you managed to not see or hear your card key fall, and B, you took such a big dump that it hid your card key. Chief Barton, what's wrong? Mind your business. Yes, sir. Unsteady. Yeah. Stuck up asshole. I'm guessing someone probably pissed him off. Probably Anthony. I don't really know what's going on, but it seems like someone's trying to kill him. Barton likes to brag about how perfect the prison is. This is gonna keep him on tenterhooks. We're prison guards, you know. It's not like someone getting killed. That I'm happy about. I just like seeing him so peeved. Besides, let's be honest. We've seen Randall and Barton do so much dirty work over the years. Give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose. Guys. That's Milnar, isn't it? It's clearly Milnar. Or it's Silver, what's that name? Silver Ash? If you ask me, I think Randall knows who sent the hitman in here. He's just turning a blind eye because he's in their pocket. Maybe. Silver Daddy? Bruh. It's conviction. Yo, I get conviction this this side story. Let's go. Yeah. Sorry, Robin. Don't move, Robin. Don't make me kill you. Well, damn, Robin, you're good. I didn't even have you pegged for a spy. I think you might just have a gift for this gig. Wait a minute. What are you holding? Whoa, that a bomb switch? Kafka, lower the tower right now. Pew pew. Oh, he's burning. Hurry. I forgot which one's which. I kind of got the feeling these probably all aren't gonna work. See, it'd be ain't. I kind of get the feeling these probably ain't gonna work anymore. Oh, there we go. Should be this one. Please work. There. A prisoner guards obviously a girl and what, Ultranium? It's not moving. Is this thing broken? Robin, why are you doing this? That looks like tourists see and has dragon feature. It's going down. Dude, it's Chen. Chen is on vacation at the prison. Dang, nabbit. Whatever. I don't remember when was last time I was up there. Just need to have Randall make me a new one. Chief Barton, you. What? What are you doing? I'm headed upstairs to see how those damn fools are doing with the cleanup work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We lost 3 operators. We leaked 4. We leaked 5. We leaked 6. What happened here? What in the name of? What's going on here? Guys, we are losing so many units. Doctor is eating so many slugs right now. Hold on to something, Kafka. Anthony, over there. Robin's gonna get thrown into the elevator. Hold on tight, Robin. Why? Save it for later. Get ready. Pew pew. Failed stage. I can't believe I failed the stage after turning to war to solutions. Anthony, you and Robin okay? I'm fine. I've got Robin. Seems like the whole prison power went out. It's pitch dark here. This is an opportunity for us. Yes. It feels like the tower crashed straight through the floor. We're probably at the 2nd floor of the basement, still some distance away from the clinic. Right. We should get going before the jailers get here. Robin, are you okay? Is it really a good thing that I'm okay? It is. Don't let it get to you. I did tell you before you could keep trying to kill me. If you think you betrayed me for what you did, let me tell you this. I'm afraid none of us are close enough to talk about trust just yet. Not even me? Not even you. Oh, come on, that's cold. Wouldn't you say it's more problematic to completely trust a person after just a few months? Of course, I am a little disappointed, but that's all. Nonetheless, I am curious. I can tell you weren't acting when we were working together. You can't fake those emotions. Why did you do this, Robin? My father. He made lots of money, and he was nice to me. I'm proud of him. But one day his company went bankrupt, and he's been a failure ever since. So he changed. He started drinking a lot, and he got angry. He hated everything around him. My mother left him. He was heavily in debt, and in the end went into the hospital with liver problems and so many other complications I don't even get the details of. My mother tried to talk to me into moving in with her, but I never forgot how well my father used to treat me. Girl, your father is a fucking drunk. I think your father is kind of long gone. I wanted to do something for him, so I gave up my hobbies. I tried taking on all kinds of jobs, but the medical bills kept coming. Then one day, someone came to me. He said he could give me lots of money. I just had to kill someone for him. Surprise, surprise. Dude, trauma in my Arknights side story? Wild. And I'm the target. I see. I can't offer you anything, and that's why you made this choice. No, he's been watching you here, dressed as a jailer. His name is Jesselton. After you made me the offer, he found me and told me. The very last thing that the Simons did was destroy my father's company. My goodness. In that case, not only should I not hold this against you, I must apologize. No, don't apologize. That isn't what I'm trying to say. It's not like that, Anthony. I knew I was doing wrong. I knew I shouldn't do it. But I gave up. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Otherwise, I just didn't know. I'm tired. My mother wanted me to make a choice. My father wanted me to make a choice. Life wanted me to make a choice. Justin wanted me to make a choice, and even you wanted me to make a choice. I don't want to make any choices. I don't want to judge what's right or what's wrong, good or bad. I just don't want to. I'm sick of it. Why do I have to choose? But you know, Robin, you can't just hand off your decisions. You have to think everything through and make your own choices. Then, you need to take responsibility for each of those choices. You need to be... you need to be a responsible adult. Otherwise, you'll never be able to take your fate into your own hands. This is the most important thing I've learned during my years here in prison. Strength is important, and so is intelligence. But most important trait of all is courage. The courage to make your own decisions and pay the price for them. I'm afraid of making wrong decisions myself, but I can't let that get in the way of making decisions at all. I used to think I had no one to rely on because I hadn't found anyone reliable. But I've come to realize there is no one we can truly rely on anywhere in this world. No one but ourselves. I'm sorry I didn't notice your pain in time, Robin. I must reiterate, what you've done almost ruined my escape plan. That's why I won't forgive you so easily. Nonetheless, as someone who has suffered a similar situation, I hope you can forget about all this for the time being. You must scrutinize yourself and think about what it is you want to do. What it is that I want to do. Doma's room is right up ahead. You have all the time you need to think. All 5 minutes that it takes for us to walk to Doma's room. I understand if you don't completely trust me, but I told Jesselton everything about your plan. He's definitely waiting for you somewhere up ahead. I know. Oh, you don't have to worry about finding me. I've been waiting for you right here. It's coming from Doma's room. You don't mean. Did I read the Ebby ritual stage? What's the Ebby ritual stage? Are you talking about the wide stage? What is the Ebby ritual stage? Or is this the Ebby ritual stage? Oh. What the fuck? The one where they give you mountain? Oh, it's this one, isn't it? No, this one? Yeah, it's this one. Boss time. Yeah, they patched the moonwalking. I can't do it. I'm not allowed to do it. But wait a fucking minute. That's a blue zone. She's a VTuber who hates mountain. Every time before. Oh, Ebby, the shrimp, right? Yeah, I remember her now. I've seen a couple of tweets from her because Orodi Puppet keeps commenting. Real quick, I'm gonna use the restroom. Hold on, we're gonna do this. Keep yourself entertained. Start arguing. Greater than 10, less than 10. Poll is live. Decide on whatever that is. All right. Let's see. Less than 10. You fools. It was never about... Hold on. You fools. It was never about whether or not I would finish this in less than 10 pulls. You have now fallen victim... Hold on, let me mute Arknights. Alright. You have now fallen victim to another gotcha. Alright. Decide who wins. Ooh. Uh-oh. 69% of you. Nice, actually. 69% of you. Oh, 68. You fuckers. Some of you started changing. You lost. You were deceived? Indeed, you were deceived. It was never about the pool. Alright, real quick. I'm gonna drink some water and take some medicine because for whatever reason, my cold is coming back. How many fails on MB8? Exactly. And that was the true trick. Never believe anything in this stream. It's always a gotcha. Winner gets a monthly card. No. Are you fucking kidding me? Takes medicine, chast disappears. You shit. If it's to get rid of the sniffles, it is a price I'm willing to pay. Be gone. So I'm sorry, chat. The pills must be taken. I must get rid of these sniffles. Winner gets to... Alright, there we go. I'm not giving you guys monthly cards. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not that rich to give everyone who wins the Gamba a monthly card. Double it and pass it on. Okay. When it is a actual rewarding gacha, I will let you know. Otherwise, consider every single gacha on this stream to not actually give you any monetary reward. You get the reward of knowing you won. And think about it. You get to build it. Let's say you don't want to win. Let's say you want to have a really big streak of bad luck so that you have really good luck on your banners. 8 stages? Yeah. I might do 6-star selector as a prize. Are you talking about the one that's coming up? Okay, hold on. Let me exit out of this so I have a more peaceful thing to talk with. How does gifting people stuff in this game work? Like, is it possible to give your friends packs? You can't? That's a shame, because it'd be a lot easier. I gotta log into their account? Fuck that. No. I would genuinely rather just buy Google Play points and like play cards and just give you them. Assuming you can redeem them. And there's no Arknights cards? That's a shame. That kind of sucks, actually. Cookie sometimes gifts them when the pools ain't pulling. Oh, yeah. Because they're in the same country. Oh, shit, that's right. Oh, man. Oh, well. Anyway, what do I bring here? I see big loop. I think I will bring Virtuosa. Level 66. Interesting. Virtuosa. Let's take out Neural. Let's bring Ethan.
The wall moved right before your eyes. No, you're exaggerating.
I think you should level my, you think I should level my Ella? I don't know what you mean. My Ella is perfectly leveled. Level 1. Level 1, 0 skill points of levels in the skill. Skill points. 0 levels in skill. What the fuck? Mighty big ruckus you've caused, Mr. Anthony. Had I not known all about your plan in advance, I'm afraid not even I could have stopped you. You're Jesselton? That's right, I'm Jesselton. I'm sure you've noticed we've passed each other in the prison a couple times, but allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Jesselton Williams, the very last obstacle to your prison break charade. Where's Doma? Right here. Anthony, I'm so sorry. I was waiting for you here for you. I didn't expect this guy to barge in the clinic with the prisoners. Doma, this is such a gloomy place. It would be unbecoming of me to let a beautiful lady wait here all by herself. That's why I figured I'd offer her my protection. Mr. Jesselton. Oh, Miss Robin, looks like I was expecting a little too much from you. What a disappointment. Or perhaps you never tried to kill him in the first place. She failed, and your lackeys couldn't hurt me. Yet you spared her life. I must say, you're a fine gentleman, Mr. Anthony. Save it. Very well, let us get straight to the point. Mr. Anthony, if you don't want this young lady to die, please step over here. Miss Kafka, I'd appreciate if you stay right there. I can tell you're the opportunistic kind. Please do not try to do anything that would put Miss Doma in harm's way. I like that that's what they use to... I like that's what they use to to like signal that he's walking. Yeah, Anthony Simon. Yeah, I was like, what do you mean Mountain's name is Anthony Simon? Why does he have such a normal name? No, but not even just a normal name. He has the fucking double first name. Like John Clark or whatever. Double first name names are so weird to see. Yes, just stand right there. All of you, surround him. Anthony Arknights himself. Anthony, don't listen to him. Antonio Simon. It's okay, Doma. We're going to save you. I have to hand it to you, Mr. Anthony. It's admirable that you are able to stay calm even in such a precarious situation. I'm sure you know what it is that I want, and you also know that I won't spare you out of compassion. Here's my suggestion. Abandon the lady, abandon your affectations, and come fight me. You're wasting your breath. I wonder how long you can keep this up. And you, Miss Robin, I would like you to kill Mr. Anthony. After all, you still have a job to do. It doesn't matter what kind of agreement you made with Mr. Anthony, or if you've had a change of heart for whatever reason. If you want the money, and if you want to save your father, then this is the last best hope. Why the hesitation? Did Anthony promise you a blank check, or have you grown soft on him after all this time? Last chance, Miss Robin. Think of your father. Think of how your life is in tatters. Think of your future, your wish. If I were you, I wouldn't hesitate. What are you trying to do? What am I trying to do? Isn't it obvious? If all I wanted was to kill you, I've had plenty of chances here. But that would be a little bit boring, wouldn't it? I've never found killing someone all that much fun, Mr. Anthony. But I really enjoy those moments when a person is faced with no choice but to abandon their past. That's why I lured Miss Robin here. I long to see her change. I crave for her. That is such a weird thing to say. Who the fuck? Jesselton, you are slimy. You are greasy. I could set fire to you and I wouldn't need any propellant because your grease would set you ablaze. And I thirst for your change as well. I thirst for the moment you finally lose your cool and bare your fangs, all for the sake of your family, your goals. I mean it, Mr. Anthony. Take off your gentleman's facade. Think of your family. Think of all you've been through. The humiliations you've faced. Think of the reasons you're breaking out of this prison. Do you really want to die here? Do you really want to throw your life away for a woman you've only known a few years? Stand up, Mr. Anthony. Push Miss Robin aside. Forget Miss Doma. Come at me and kill me. Not everyone out there is like you, Jesselton. You should know that you aren't all that special either, Anthony. I'll give you 5 seconds. Miss Robin, if you don't act, I'll do it myself and you'll die here with them. 5. Miss Robin, you have yet to pay off your father's medical bills. And Mr. Anthony is penniless. Anthony, 4. Mr. Anthony, your parents are having a miserable time in prison. They're being ostracized. Father, mother. 3. Yeah, I mean, like, all things considered, he's not evil, he's just a piece of shit. Like, it's one thing to be cachet and have it so that you organize the literal massacre of an oppressed, massacre and rebellion of an oppressed demographic in a super city, and then try to do all that so that the world gets plunged into war. It's another to just be a dickbag and just want to see people lose their, like, morals. Anthony, don't worry about me. You can't die here. Guess what? I'm not saying that. You ain't killing yourself on my watch. Robin, don't. Well, Miss Doma is quite a bit more fiery than I expected. How admirable. Alas, it didn't go as you planned. Just Sultan. Now that's the face I want to see, Mr. Anthony. Wonderful. I'm curious, what is it that fuels your conviction? You think your death can buy my sympathy for everyone else here? Are your principles worth that much to you? Perhaps you still have a card up your sleeve. I've done much to betray my principles in this prison. I sweet-talked the jailers, stuck up for Barton, fought those who I didn't want to fight, and lived a life I didn't want to live. This has nothing to do with principles. This only has to do with me. I won't sacrifice Doma for my own ends. That's all there is to it. Even though your family is still waiting for you, you have no right to talk about my family. Even though you have revenge to take and questions you need answered, none of that is more important than the life of a friend. Even if it ends up killing you, even if it ends up killing me. Anthony. You have to think everything through and make your own choices. Then, you need to take responsibility for each of those choices. Otherwise, you'll never be able to take your fate into your own hands. You must scrutinize yourself and think about what it is that you want to do. His arms as big as... they're not that... I mean, like, if you put both of them together, maybe. Anthony. How regrettable. Well then. 2. Robin finally takes a step forward. She slowly walks towards Anthony. 1. Miss Robin, I understand your struggle, but you have a decision to make. Anthony, no matter what you end up doing, don't regret your decision, Robin. Right. She swings the knife in her hand, which then flies towards its target. But the target isn't Anthony. Oh man, she got the one next to Doma. Nice. Anthony, leave Doma to me. You prick! You two sure kept me waiting. When did you? The way they make it seem like it, just like she like hops forward a little to stabby stab, and the grin here does not help. Literally, what do you have in your hands? A knife. Ugh. Anthony. So this is the trick you had up your sleeve. You knew Miss Robin was on your side? Perhaps your offer wasn't enticing enough. Are you sure about this, Miss Robin? From where I'm standing, you have chosen a path that has no future. It's true that if it wasn't for the Simons, My father wouldn't have turned out like that, but it's his fault for not getting back up on his feet. I knew that. I just didn't want to accept it. And I really don't want to do that either. Anthony promised to come up with something to raise money for my father's medical bills, but that doesn't actually matter. I've decided I'm not going to kill Anthony, even if he doesn't help me. I'll come up with something else myself. And if my father dies before I get the money, then I'll... Alright. For the record, I do not condone this action. Then I'll kill myself and apologize to him in hell. That's my decision. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. What beautiful resolve, Miss Robin. I suppose you've made your decision. You want to turn your back on our agreement because of that resolve. Very well, who am I to blame you for that? I should applaud you for making that decision even. That said, I still have to point out one thing. When I said this path had no future, I didn't mean you won't have much of a future after your little jailbreak. I mean it all ends right here, right now. There isn't a future where you make it out of this prison alive. I guess we'll have to see about that. Oh my god, he caught it? No. I have to admit, you are very strong, Mr. Anthony. As for me, killing violence aren't exactly my thing. That's why Miss Doma was only the first step in my attempt to stop you from seeing about that. As for the second step... Anthony, Kafka, are you two okay? I'm fine. You haven't forgotten the shackles on you, have you? Right, we do still have shackles. Damn it, this guy's thought of everything through. I appreciate your compliment, Miss Kafka. You asshole, you've been lying to Robin from the start. No, I just like having more than one option. Had Miss Robin gone through with the deal and succeeded, it would have saved me quite a bit of trouble. And if she failed, as you can see, I prepared a fallback for her. You can't say I planned for all this without putting myself in her shoes. Easy for you to say, but you dragged her into this mess. I never denied I wanted to see her struggle, did I? However, Miss Kafka, you are very much in the know yourself. Think about it. Do you think she could have raised enough money for her father's surgery had I not dragged her into this mess? I think it's extraordinarily unlikely. See, you can't argue with me on that. I have to admit, she has a lot more to gain by helping you out. But she didn't help you, because you're a bitch. And that's more than enough for me. Still trying to fight despite the circumstances. Very well, then allow me to personally tear apart that last delusion. Anthony, I'll back you up. I ain't quite as strong as Anthony, you know. Huh? You guys watch out, his hand turned black. Uh-oh. Behold, Originium arts. How heartwarming. To think I get to crush this emotional get-together. It just fills me with delight, Anthony. Literally nanomachine, son. Oh, my brother in Christ, what the fuck? Where'd you get that wine glass from? Why does it have a knife in it? What?
Reap not what's sown by malice.
I'm here to help.
While in jailer form has increased resistance, deals arts damage, and will not attack imprisonment devices. When in killer form, has increased defense, increased physical damage. When entering execution mode, frees all enemy on the field.
Gather around me, guys. An improv from us.
Hello? You did what now?
Your own self, to your heart's content.
Kindly stop attacking my virtuoso, please.
I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Gather around me, guys.
No. I used to be a top level I used to be a top level League of Legends collegiate player. That's a lie. I was mediocre at best. I was a coach. But how the fuck did I misclick that badly? How am I now at the stage where I can't even fucking click anything? I missed the flash, yeah. Baker would have won that fight. You're right.
I'm here to help. Gather around me, guys. An improv from us. I won't be afraid.
Why are you stunning? Please stop.
Suffering will come to rest. Gather around me, guys.
I'm getting old. I am getting old. It's so sad.
Not even a stirring of grass will go over.
Clear skies for teaming, rain clouds for career.
Yeah, first of all, wait. Well, guess what? We're not waiting. We're going. We're going hard.
Today, little apple.
Hey, excuse me. What the fuck?
I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Oh my god. Hey, excuse me. What the fuck?
From here on over, this road is closed.
Oh. Oh. I have to stall him in the middle.
Gather around me, guys.
Oh, they're all freed. Oh, shit. I forgot about they're all freed.
The liberty and sunlight all around us.
Jim.
Degen for phase 2? Maybe. Alright. He went through stairs. Oh, right, there's stairs. So he enters through stairs and comes back out here. Okay, so I have 2 chances. The light thing stalls him. Oh, does it? Okay. Alright. I have an idea. Let me cook. And my idea is... Hold on. I'm trying to see inspiration. I'm trying to look to see if I get any inspiration. Nope, no inspiration. Alright. Well, come on back. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's refresh. What other supporters are there? There's Gnosis. There's Suzerain. You're supposed to trust farm instead of pushing side stories? That's whatever. I want to take a break. Fuse? Fuse would be funny. Use Ella Gearsmont mines? Oh, you're right. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, this one's level 90. Oopsies.
Operation commencing. Good scenery here, Doctor.
Killer form. Okay. The reference is to kill him.
Again today, little apple.
What? Doesn't have much stat difference? Yeah, that's true. Neither does this Ella.
飯を食ってねえのか全力で来い
So this stuns him? Oh, it does stun him. That's cool. Ella moral support? Yeah, big Ella moral support. If you could not stun him, that'd be great. Why is my Ella like this? Because it's funny.
Ecstasy as bright as gold. Get around me, guys.
Oh, you killed. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I didn't have. Oh, whoopsies. Uh oh. Do I have enough?
Here's a memento.
I do. Okay.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
Print.
Get around me, guys.
Now we do this.
I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Ambushes negative taunt? Yeah.
Slow them down.
But just stun him a little bit.
Branch and bone their leaves.
Please do not kill. I would like it if you did not kill. Alright, cruise, activate.
Get around me, guys.
Eat this.
The situation, such violence will not be tolerated.
Then you go here.
A solo. To you. Sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the place.
That will slow them down.
Oh, it's all that survives, all that
The
survives.
situation,
Yeah!
such violence will not be tolerated.
I won't be afraid.
Alright, virtual skill time.
Will come to rest.
I believe in a thing called all that skill
Violence will not be tolerated.
and also negative resistance.
Here's a memento.
A little bit of that. Get rid of that stun off. Sword that skill. Get rid of that buff. Let's start printing.
You again today, little apple.
From here on, all balance held by the orders of Yak.
Nice. Alright, cruise, keep hitting.
Eat this.
Which was a little overkill. That is true. That is true. However, it's
Doctor.
funny.
I see the enemies rallying.
From here on, all balance held by the orders of Yak.
Swola and his dreams of being a ranged unit.
From here on, oh no further.
Yeah, the enfeeble was really nice, actually.
What with ecstasy as bright as gold?
Alright, activate everything.
Come on, chin up. Mission accomplished.
A dub is a dub. Thank you, Virtuosa. I don't even know whose Virtuosa that was. Son of a... Or no, that's Anthony. Son of a... It's no use, Anthony. Yeah, okay, hold on, hold on. So you've got Originium coming out of your body. You've got all these daggers over here. Are these staples? What is this? What is this right here, Jesselton? This is a bomb? Are you wearing like an air conditioner on your chest? You got a knife here. You got a knife here. You got whatever the fuck this is. Why do you have a fucking wine glass? Where'd you get wine from? Is this a juice pack? Is that where you got the wine from? Is this not wine at all? It's just juice? They're ink cartridges in case the... Miss Robin, I'm afraid I've underestimated your fighting prowess. I must say, I'm taking a liking to you more and more by the minute. How about it? Help me now and I'll forgive all that you've done. How about no? Just fucking thunk. What's with this guy's hand? It got so hard after turning... But... Oh, let me introduce you to my originium arts. I can control... okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Iron. And I've also received a few modifications to my body. I said juice box, not douchebag. When you attacked just now, it felt as though you hit an iron plate, didn't it? That isn't just my originium arts at work. Beneath my skin, I have what I suppose you can aptly call the crystallization of technology, courtesy of Ryan Lab, a tiny metal plating. Well, I'm afraid I don't know what its proper name is, but it's strong enough to greatly reduce the impact of your attacks. Hold on, you're from Ryan Lab? Unfortunately, I'm not. In any case, I'm surprised you're able to put up such a fight despite those shackles. Looks like it's time to get serious. His hand turned into a blade? Did you know, Mr. Anthony? Ever since I arrived at the prison, ever since I first laid my eyes on you, I've felt a sort of mismatch. You are doing your damnedest to control yourself, to make yourself seem harmless and to make yourself look well-mannered. But your strength incarnate. From that moment onward, I've been waiting for this to happen. So I can tear off that well-mannered facade of yours and unleash the violence hidden underneath. I'm sure I didn't disappoint. Not at all. You opened my eyes. You have no right to judge me who I am. Wow. I don't know what roar to do there. Fucking wow. I'm not here to judge. What I'm trying to say is you're much less of an eyesore now. Using your teeth too, huh? I'm sorry to say your teeth won't be able to tear into me. Minus 30. Hey, shut up, Silver. Damn it. Anthony, my friend, is there really all that much you can accomplish outside? Will you be able to save your parents, your family? Let me tell you, you'll have to do nothing once you step out there. You're living quite the life here in prison. Even the warden has to kowtow to you. I may have said I could have killed you long ago, but it wouldn't have been a walk in the park if you didn't go on this little excursion. Why go through all that trouble? Isn't life in prison plenty comfortable? On July 24th, 6 years ago, I was heading to a dinner party when all of a sudden a bodyguard told me that something had happened back home, and my father told me to run. I had no idea what had happened. I didn't even have the chance to say goodbye to my parents before I went on the run. I was arrested when I made it to Ironforge. I thought that was all there was to it, but it didn't take long after I was put in prison for me to find out that wasn't the case. The way I'm treated here is not how criminals are usually treated. I realized right away that my father probably arranged for my imprisonment. Well, what a coincidence. I think so too. But if that's what you think, wouldn't you say that's all the more reason not to betray your father's wishes? My father's wishes? Looks like you really enjoy looking down on people and trying to plot them out, Jesselton. Has anyone ever told you how petty you are? I've been told that before, indeed. But I'm afraid how petty I am has nothing to do with your prison break. I could live a comfortable life here. I could even turn it into my own little kingdom. But what would that get me? It would only make me the prisoner with the most freedom. I've lived here for 6 years, and there was nary a moment when I didn't want to step outside. I want to leave, not because I want to prove how amazing I am. I want to leave because I need to figure out just what happened back home. I need to tell the ones responsible for my family's downfall that we are not done yet. To tell you the truth, that impassive speech is really rubbing me the wrong way. But no big deal, whatever the case may be, you aren't getting out of this place alive. I may not be able to take you down, but I've stalled you long enough. The other guards should be here as soon as the lockdown ends too. You did well, your friends did too. This isn't your fault. It's just that most of life in this world ends up unsatisfactory. Unfortunately, this is as far as you go. Listen, here comes the Reaper. So this is it? What should we do? Sorry to disappoint, but the Reaper isn't coming just yet. On a different note, Anthony, you are way too loud. I could hear you on my way here. Who are you? Hmm? You. I have to hand it to you. Even I was a little surprised by your plan. It took me a good while to stop those other guards. Huh? Where have I seen you before? Hold on. You. Ryan Lab Defense Director. Saria. Right. I remember you, Jesselton. I'm honored to be remembered by someone as esteemed as you. Not a lot of resumes make it to my desk. I remember that moment you told me I didn't get the job, too. But first, I'm curious. What is Her Highness, the Defense Director, doing here in prison? You needn't worry about that. All you need to know is that this is where it all ends for you. Where it ends for me? No. Seems you're mistaken about something, Dr. Saria. Or should I just say Saria? Or Director Saria. I heard your ability isn't all that dissimilar to mine, but even before I even had the chance to find out, you had already slammed the door in my face. For all these years, I've wondered whether you're actually stronger than me. Dude, this is a Power Rangers, like, themed song right here. Shit's a bop. Looks like we have the chance to find out now. Her hand changed color too. It's so white, beautiful. Oh, that's a lot of rocks. You're right, your arts are rather similar to mine. However, their clashes echo through the morgue. Saria's two knife hands may seem like no match for the black blades of Jesselton. But that couldn't be further from the truth. One step, another step, and yet another step. After each and every strike, Jesselton can't help but take a few steps back. There isn't a single scratch on Saria's knives. I've told you before, Jesselton. You're too fixated on the moment and you lack perseverance. I don't need anyone like that working for me. You're too small-minded. Sorry, I heard a sneeze. I felt a sneeze coming on, so I muted. With Saria's side swipe. Why am I southern? With Saria's side swipe, a crack appears on Jesselton's blade. Once, twice, and a third time. Jesselton had no room to attack. All he can do is keep defending. Damn it. If this is how you are, there's no way I could accept your application. Out of the way. Saria! Does she knife hands through him? I told you to get out of the way. Nope, Did she pierce the juice box? She lands a final strike, breaking Jesselton's blade in two, leaving a narrow, deep cut across his body. Sorry. And there he goes. Jesselton down. He said Castleton. So strong. I heard the defense director was pretty badass, but this is on another level. Thank God I've never crossed her. Thank you very much, Miss Saria. It's okay. If you can still walk, now's the time to do it. Before that, I have a question I need to ask you, Anthony Simon. Please, go ahead. Have you ever heard the name Ferdinand before? Ferdinand. I heard that name from my father. So it was you, Ferdinand. Really reduced movement speed inflicts arts fragility. Is that what she does?
But we still
Interesting.
can't let our guard down.
A new stage in Side Story has been unlocked. Oh, we unlocked the personal letter for Robin. Alright, at least this price can often be paid with peace of mind. Oh, and that's the last of my tea, too. What a shame. Ferdinand, Director of Energy. Yes. Well, that's kind of a surprise, but you know what really bothers me? Just what the hell was Saria doing there? I wanted to ask you about that myself. Why was Saria there, Director Mulsis? What do you mean by that? She was your right-hand man in this incident, wasn't she? Or more accurately, she was your former right-hand man. Oh? What makes you think that? Ever since we started our conversation, I've been wondering where you come in this string of events. You said you have nothing to do with Hydebrow and energy, and I believe you. But since you went out of your way to find me, you're perhaps a little too passionate for someone who's supposedly just an observer who knows about this incident. So my preliminary judgment is that you are most likely my competitor as far as this incident goes. You want Anthony as well. And the thing that puzzles me the most is what Saria was doing there. She completely cut ties with the Rhine Lab. She's a Rhodes Island operator right now. The way I see it, she had no reason to get involved. She just doesn't die. Ooh, a nice, funny survival operator. Well, I could probably say she's your trump card too. I really didn't know she was there when it all happened. I still remember what you said in the beginning. The only parts I understand are the beginning. She's a true side grade. She has no DPS. Oh, Hoxton Freeman, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. My name is Tikachunga. I stream Arknights, and I am a gambling addict now, apparently. Hydebrow initiated this assassination plot they'd been brewing forever against Anthony Simon, the last of the Simons who was locked up in Mansfield State Prison. She's a medic defender. It'd be really weird. Who's Blemmy? Plague? What? Are you talking about? And then the very end. Well, Blemmy has a little DPS. Oh. Hoxton Nemesis. Oh, that looks really cool. Thank you for the raid. Blemishine? Oh, okay. Ready the... hey, no. Don't ready the cannons. Where Anthony led a group that successfully escaped Mansfield, then met up with you two and made it out of Columbia. I hope your stream went well, Hoxton Freeman. In the meantime, thank you all for swinging on by with your viewers. Hope you get a nice rest and enjoy your time. As for everything in between, well, I had a chance to find out, but that's slipped away by now. Very sad about that. Highest HP per second. Our health per second. Protector, Defender doesn't also have the most DPS for the class. Like Arknights 2 as a newbie. Oh! Well, I wish you luck on your journey. I'm a newbie myself as well. Well, kinda. I don't know. Am I a newbie? My account's 45 days old, but I'm past chapter 8. So, am I a newbie? Not anymore? Okay. Only 45 days? Yeah. Right? Because I started July 28th. I think it was my first Arknight stream. And then it's been 1 month and like 2 weeks. Yeah. As my competitor, you know more than just that. You likely had an accomplishment. Oh yeah, you're right. I haven't beat them. I need to go 3-star them. Sorry. You'd know more than just that. You likely had an accomplice who should have told you everything that happened there. But that's all you know, and from all indications, it seems you really don't know that much about how everything unfolded there. And considering how Saria showed up out of nowhere, the only conclusion I can draw is she was working with you, but she turned her back on your agreement. But if that really was the case, then your appearance would also be unexpected. So why would she hand Anthony over to you? It's true that all of you are working with Rhodes Island, but if everything's exactly as you said, the two wouldn't exactly be on the same side, no? At the Shining as Liberator? No. and I really didn't understand why until just now either. Kafka certainly didn't stand a chance against her, so in theory, she should have been the true victor of this whole incident. And, well, just because her players are long ago, they're played seriously, it says rolled over and logged in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that happens all the time. There's no need to rush through the story. I just really liked the story, so I played through it. And I was like, yeah, win is win. We accept the 2 stars. And, well, we didn't really know each other either, so she really didn't have much of a reason to hand Anthony over to me. But I think I know the reason now. The hidden player was actually Rhodes Island. Aha, I get it. She was trying to trick me. Exactly. This is just my assumption. Ooh, that's rough. That's okay. At least you're trying now. I wish you luck on your journey. To her, having control over... Actually, no, I don't really want to call it that. Let's call it a rescue. By rescuing Anthony, she became the ultimate victor. She thinks the best place for Anthony to be isn't where you are. That would only help grow your influence, so she would probably choose to take matters into her own hands. I don't know what it is that she's doing, and I don't want to know. But she definitely knows that Hydro won't let this slide, nor will you, now that she has betrayed you. So that's why she didn't even show up until the very end. She wanted to hide the fact she was ever involved in this whole incident. I don't really think she's scared of me or Hydro, but okay. Probably better just let sleeping dogs lie. I would do that if I were her. Besides, she probably still has something to do, something else to take care of here in Colombia. Oh, whatever. It probably doesn't have anything to do with this. She says as Saria goes to like wreck energy. Whatever. Anyway, the fact we were there was probably just as much of a surprise to her. She probably got the gist of our situation from Kafka and arrived at that decision. Beautiful reasoning, Miss Silence. You're exactly right. I was the one who told Saria about this. And my guess is Jesselton was put in jail after that. They probably figured out right afterwards that he wasn't a real prison guard. That's why I don't have much information on him. Like, I really got thrown by a loop for Saria this time. I thought, though, I knew she wasn't gonna hand him over to me right from the start, but still. Then why did you ask her to help? Well, obviously, I didn't have a choice. There wasn't anyone in the company trustworthy or capable enough. If there was anyone else I could have turned to, I wouldn't have bothered asking her. I may be Ecological's director, but I'm not actually all that powerful. Look how miserable I am. She stole the guy from me, now I've got to rack my brains to see how I can get him back. You couldn't find a more miserable section director if you tried. So it's exactly as I thought. You brought me here because you want me to hand Anthony over to you. Sorry, is the reason the Teku is... That's right, Teku is alive. If I said yes, would you do it? Anthony has already left. He's on his way to Rhodes Island. I could tell you yes, but that won't change anything. Relax, that was my plan in the beginning. But I've had a little change of heart. First of all, if my hunch is correct, Rhodes Island has nothing to do with this whole affair. Your entourage is only here because they're your bodyguards on your little trip to procure equipment, right? That's right. I did that not as a member of Rhodes Island, but as an individual. I lied to them. Well, you're not a good liar, Miss Silence. Anyways, I get the gist of it now. Your goal is to probably make Anthony a Rhodes Island operator, or at the very least, put him under your company's protection. That's the best course of action in your opinion. And, well, setting aside the question of whether Anthony would willingly subject himself to Saria's grumpiness, Saria probably wanted to keep Anthony on her leash. Leash? Hello? But even if Anthony is okay with it, Saria probably thinks he's nothing but trouble. That's why she chose to have him join you guys at Rhodes Island. It's a pretty good choice. Actually, she probably thinks that it's all good enough for her as long as Anthony makes it out of the prison alive and things go the way either my way or Ferdinand's. As for what Anthony wants to do and what he can do once out of prison, that doesn't matter to her one bit. Is that so? That's right, it's hard for me to imagine Saria caring about others. Actually, it felt pretty strange to me when she agreed to help me out. But why is she okay with him joining Rhodes Island? Things get out of hand with him at Rhodes Island too. Probably because it keeps the whole prison affair relatively low-key. If someone really looked into this mess, it would put Hydro into the limelight, and those guys would do whatever it takes to cover all this up. And even though Rhodes Island and Ryan Lab work together, as long as this is kept under wraps, there's going to be a lot of room to turn things around. In other words, if Anthony becomes a Rhodes Island operator, he'll actually be pretty safe for the time being. I don't really know much about Saria's work relationship with Rhodes Island, but I know a thing or two about this company. I think if I were Rhodes Island leader, I wouldn't mind taking Anthony at all. And would you look at that? I have Mountain. Mountain has been my mainstay unit since day one. I'm so lost. Well, to put it simply, Saria snatched away something I was hoping she would give me. But she didn't keep it for herself. She pawned it to a really pretty well-guarded shop. Oh, that's much easier to understand, but what about it? So you want me, an employee of the pawn shop, to talk the owner into selling the item in question to you? Bingo! If Saria decided to keep Anthony around, then I guess there wasn't anything I could have done about it for the time being. But since she chose to turn him over to Rhodes Island, there's still more for me to intervene. Or still room for me to intervene. Don't worry, I'm not asking you to do this all by yourself. If Saria, the former defense director, was able to form a partnership with Rhodes Island, then I'm sure they'll be willing to work with me, the ecological director, too. I'm hoping you'll act as an intermediary between me and Rhodes Island, and in return, I will give you the opportunity to come back to Ryan Lab. It might even be the perfect opportunity for you to salvage the whole diabolic crisis situation. And this all sounds like you guys are about to do something bad. Don't get the wrong idea, Miss Meyer. This is just business. Wait, so is Mulsis just a evil politics director? Or not politics, but like, is she just an evil scientist? Most things in the world aren't full of tender, loving care. Just like how Rhodes Island only took in Saria because they saw value in her. And just like how Saria handed Anthony to you guys because she thought you two would be able to escort him back to Rhodes Island safely. As for me, I believe that even if Rhodes Island does end up taking Anthony in, they aren't going to offer him a helping hand just because he tells them about his past. We can slap a fancy label on everything to make them seem less ugly on the outside, but that doesn't actually make them any more beautiful. You're eating some sweet spicy chili? Kind of in the gray zone? The fuck is GF scientist? When I ask if she's an evil one, you can't just tell me that she's a girlfriend scientist. That's not how this works. Let me give you an example. I could tell you I have very little power within the company and sing the praises of Control and tell you how amazing a leader she is to make you think helping me is actually the right call. Menheta scientist? If I had done that, you definitely wouldn't have reacted the same way as you just did. And you know, I'm actually really good at doing that. But I didn't do that out of respect I have for Miss Silence after our conversation today. Out of respect, if you could give me this lead, Anthony, I'm willing to give you something that's worth just as much, if not more. What do you say, Miss Silence? Kind of whack power for a limited? Oh, she's a limited? I didn't know she was a limited unit. Silence, what should we do? I refuse. Koto wa kuroi. Oh, how come? I think what I'm offering is beyond attractive. Dr. Mulsis, from the beginning till the very end of your conversation. Or our conversation. The Daka Kotawaru. Yeah, I forgot what it was. You haven't ever asked me what I wanted to do with Anthony. Did you subconsciously arrive at that the conclusion that just like you and Saria, I want Anthony, this lead as well? Am I wrong? He'll be one of the ways via which I'll keep energy in check. As for Saria, I don't know really what's on her mind, but I'm sure she has her uses for him as well. As for you, you're a Ryan Lab researcher who had to leave the place because of an experiment gone wrong. You want to use him to wrangle something for Ryan Lab. Am I wrong? I don't plan on using your so-called lead director, Mulsis. If Saria didn't show up, and Anthony was rescued some other way, and then met up with me at Meyer and me, I would still have told him to join Rhodes Island. Kind of when she takes brain souls and therefore is worse. I'm not doing this because I want to keep a leash on him, your lead, through Rhodes Island. Throughout our entire conversation, you used the word lead to describe him over and over. I don't really like calling him that. Anthony isn't a lead to me. He's a person. He's alive. His entire family was put behind bars in just one night, and he himself was locked up in that place for 6 years. If there was a better place for him to be, I naturally would have told him and helped him get there. I'm not trying to keep him around to use as a bargaining chip in the future. That's what I think is the right thing to do. Looks like we aren't going to come into an understanding. I'm afraid not. If you don't need anything else from us, we'll take our leave now. You don't really think I'll just let you walk out of here after I told you all that, right? Researcher silence. Dude, angry elf. Still haunting you? Moo after 200? That's rough. I don't. That's why I made an arrangement with food on hand. Oh? Anthony! Right here. Am I doing chapter 10 after this? No, I need to do, what was it? Walk in Dust for the story. And then we gotta unlock one of the, what was it? Vigilo from the record restoration. So, yeah. I thought you already left Columbia. The one who left was Decoy. The real Anthony has been staying with us at the hotel, and I asked him to come earlier just in case. Dude, he is ready. He is ready with his knuckle dusters. Also, I imagine walking around with these is like weird. It was our Rhodes Island escort's idea. I didn't expect to see this arrangement come in handy here, though. Sorry, I was reading chat. I was, like, looking at stuff. You want Anthony, don't you? This is your only chance to get your hands on him, Director Milsis. Got 2 Ellas, and that's unfortunate. That's crazy, actually, Blake. Care for a drink, Mr. Anthony? If the circumstances were different, I would gladly share a drink with you, Miss Milsis. That's a shame, then. Let's get down to business. Well, Mr. Anthony, would you be willing to come with me? Only if you're able to defeat me, ma'am. I eavesdropped on your conversation, and I must say I don't really dislike the way you think. I, too, think that there are certain things that aren't quite as colorful as they may seem. But after all that I've been through, I also think that there are things out there that are truly beautiful. Well, looks like I'm being treated as the villain here. No, I told you before, Director Milsis. I don't think you're a villain. From where you stand, what you've done couldn't be more correct. And I also think what you've extended to me, I also think you've extended to me plenty of goodwill gestures. It's just, I'm sorry to say this, I can't bring myself to agree with the way you think. That's all. It kind of feels like I made myself a new enemy without knowing. You mentioned keeping energy in check. Did something happen inside Rhine Lab? If you aren't going to make this deal with me, then I really can't tell you about any of that. Of course, if you don't plan on calling it quits here, I'm sure you'll find out one day. Anyway, I'm throwing in the towel. I'm not really that confident. Yeah, I fight a buff dude like Anthony with just a clone. They're like, huh? A clone? That's right. This is just a clone. Looks real, doesn't it? Let me leave you with an advice, Researcher Silence. You may think that helping Anthony is the right thing to do, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It's laughable to think the Simon Co. was merely a victim in their fight with Hydro. Both of them fought that battle because they were bent on bringing the other side down. It's just that old Smith wasn't playing the game as well as his opponent was. In other words, if Smith had managed to make his move before Hydro did, it would be the Hydes that's hunkering in down in Bunker Hill right now instead of his family. From that point of view, is Anthony really just a victim? But what do you think, Anthony? I can't deny that. But there are no ifs in this world. I know that. Researcher Silence, I'm telling you all this because I want you to understand this. Is Maya even here? She wasted. I mean, we just saw her talking earlier. If you want to do the right thing, you need to first be able to tell what actually is the right thing. Beyond that, you also need to understand that doing the right thing doesn't necessarily mean you don't have to pay the price. Thanks for the advice. Well, see ya. And she goes, floosh. No clone. Oh, she turned into a puddle. Oh, right. I'm really throwing in the towel with Anthony. Rest assured, you won't find me doing anything uncalled for. You can talk through the puddle, too. I might even help you guys cover this up. Better thank me. Build Dorothy and not build Ella. Now, why would I build Dorothy and not Ella? Why did I build both? Why not just have a whole team of nothing but trap masters? As long as I'm not your villain, let's have a little chat the next time we get the chance. Surely she's better. Yeah, but what? Hear me out. Hear me out. What if I just did Dorothy with Ella? Trap Night? Maybe. Mr. Anthony, I hope you'll have a wonderful time at Rose Island. I appreciate that, miss. I mean, I need Frost. I mean, I am pulling on the Rainbow Six banner coming, so... yeah, we're definitely going to pull on Frost. Well then, Miss Silence, it's actually time to set out now, isn't it? Yeah. Any... what if I do Arknights, but it's all summons? Meyer, could you help me up? What's wrong? Dorothy plus Ella? My legs are a little sore. Oh, okay. Oof. I should have expected as much from a section director. I was so nervous just now, I almost couldn't say anything. The way I see it, you did really well, Miss Silence. Deployment limit is a thing versus summons, I think. Ah, shit, that's right. Yeah, I think so too. You were really cool. Thank you. I'm curious, what kind of place is Rhodes Island? It's a long way to Rhodes Island from here. I'll explain everything you want to know along the way. I see. Very well then. I'm looking forward to this journey already. Mines have a fixed limit for the amount on the field. Ah, lame. Ella is 4, I think Doro's 10. Oh. Oh, and there's no other story. Alright, Robin. The Justice League animation? Alright. So, we have finished Mansfield Break. Next would be a walk in the dust. And then, while I'm here, let me unlock who is real. Oh, walkie dusty now? Yeah. We'll unlock who is real, and then we'll do... not break the ice. Although we do have break the ice we need to do. I know Ethan is Twilight of Wallamonda for his thing. Walk in the dust would be peak. Yeah, it'd be fun. I need EX3 for mountain module. Shit. Alright, I'll probably do that off stream. Alright, let me pull up. Where is it? Where is the YouTubes? Let me look at. Is it the Jesselton one where he's smoking something? Arknights Jesselton. I think I've seen it, but you know, I might as well watch it again. And then I think we are now React Knights. Mostly because I think I will still end at like 10 today, so I can sleep off this cold, which has been plaguing me for like a week, or not a week, like 3 days. But other than that, am I taking a break tomorrow? Anyway, let me pull up the. Let me also set up to farm. Where is Lucent Arrowhead? There it is. The original Mateo. Dude, NFTs are 1 week equal 3 days. Look. Alright, we're farming 7 because I want to keep these because I can make the devices. This music's so loud. Alright, let me mute and then OBS. Show me the screen. There it is. Dude, Jesselton, where the fuck did you get all this stuff? Like, where is it coming from? Also, why are you dancing on Mountain? You did not win the fight. He was merely stalled. Only ever shows up in collab events from now on? Seriously? Oh my god. Oh, it's Kafka with a knife. Or not Kafka, it's Robin with a knife. Now it makes sense. You know, you'd think he would have executed Mountain by now, but I guess not. Jesselton, what are you doing? Oh. Huh. There he goes. Well. I guess that's it. Farewell, Jesselton. You lived the way you died. A bozo. Or you died the way you lived. A bozo. Something dragon's breath. Dude, he just died of just straight up tobacco. Like, he died of burning tobacco. Okay. So, I got permission from Renegade. No, not this Renegade. Where's regular Renegade? There he is. So take a look at the ARG. By the way, out of curiosity, how many ARGs has Arknights made?
CN was it.
Oh, hold on. Because I know that there was the one with there was the one that the Egypt group made. The IS4 farming guide? What's the IS4 farming guide? IS4 farming guide. Oh, his? Is it just every big patch? Oh, that's funny. That's interesting. The level farming?
This is going to be a follow-up.
Yeah, I realized after you told me.
As promised, and because I see a lot of you requesting.
It's
for a
just read
sample
tier?
run, so here it is.
Read tier?
However, there are a few things that I need to point out before we start.
Oh my god,
I'm
this is
actually
36
not used
minutes.
to live recordings. I'm mostly doing
Oh, he's
scripted content
live!
on YouTube,
Okay.
So you might see me fumble my words.
I think
quite
it's a side event telling how Jesselton life is like in prison afterwards.
frequently. Also, there will be times that I will be quiet, and it can either be because I'm locked in or just doesn't have anything to say really. Number 2,
Okay.
have available, and we will be doing the difficulty 5 for this run.
Barring
Also, I
read,
really want a
so you
reason
can
to
roleplay
farm
as a
IS4.
readless
Let me show
account.
you. We got Walarkivin, which is a 5-star supporter. A Typhon skin, IS4 themed UI coming soon TM, Santala summer skin, and an IS4 themed background. Now,
He's
you
using
might be asking
Valorant
yourself,
sounds?
Why difficulty 5? It's because this is the highest difficulty you can run before all 4, 5, and 6
So, already we're off to a bad start. I only have difficulty 1.
star will cost +1 hope.
What are we doing?
And
It
if
is
you're
React
borrowing
Knights
Read
time,
Alter,
I
you
guess.
only have 6 hope to start, so you will need that to borrow Read Alter.
Hold on, this is just a whole...
Technically, you can.
Are you having me watch this so you can watch this guide? Because this is extremely not applicable to me right now. Because I still need to build up all my other units.
Run on Braving Nature 6 if you can get the kettle, which gives you hope. Now, this bonus will only show when you reach floor 2 and ended your run there, and among these choices, there is a chance that one of those bonuses will be the kettle, which gives you an extra +1 hope. Or even a bonus that just gives you +2 hope immediately without any relics. With that said,
You get copyrighted for sure after watching those vids? No, actually I don't. Because it is technically derivative content. And it's also like not the end of the world. If I do get copyright, I can just cut those parts of it.
Reverse Renegade to do
You
the
need to
light
play
cover
on
version, so
high
enjoy.
BN. Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to be doing the walkthrough for
Oh, I missed the Hoderer Banner event. That's unfortunate.
the farming guide for points in IS4. Now, I will be doing it on Braving Nature 5 or difficulty 5. You might be wondering why do it on difficulty 5, right?
So lean enemies get attack plus 10%. Oh, that's the chapter 13 promo. Oh, okay.
Renegade. It's because this is the final
Learning a stage while earning perfect will increase collapse value by 1. Cross-cultural comparisons must be horde active. Must be
difficulty
horde?
before all the 6 stars, 5 stars, and 4 stars will have +1 hope.
I was like, I do have to be
And,
careful with like the
restart
lo-fi
this run
audio.
actually, so that I can simulate a fresh experience. So I'll get back to you when the timer is done. Alright, so
Ascension
again,
levels?
we will be
Oh yeah. Chapter 14 is very easy compared to chapter 10, 13.
doing
Hiroshi.
a fresh simulation of a fresh run. So when you start for the first time, this will be the only squad that you can get, so I will be taking that. I'm gonna simulate where you don't have read, you have to borrow read. So let me see if I have one here in my
We are in
list,
fact
and
a readless
Bibo
account,
or
so we will
Bibo,
borrow.
Thank you so
You'll
much
borrow
for
a
it. We'll be
read.
taking that.
I guess it is since like
And
completely
you can
fresh.
just use I guess Popular, anything really, but
Oh
Popular will
god.
be best, and as well as Orchid. Alright, so the first thing I like to do whenever I enter a stage
Chapter
is
10 was
scout
easier than
the
8.
floors.
Yeah, I heard
Ideally,
that the
for floors
difficulty
1 to 3,
decreases.
I would like to take as
This
much
guide also
fight
applies
as
to. Oh
possible
yeah, I guess I
and
could farm it
try
then.
to
Yeah, I heard
avoid
the
fights when it
difficulty
reaches 4,
decreases
4,
in
and
chapter
5,
9 and
or at
10.
least avoid fights that I can't
So
survive.
that at least we
So
at
this
least
one
have that
is
going
Ghost
for
of the
us.
Resort and Beast Awaiting Slaughter. This is not an emergency mode, so it doesn't have all
Like now, I'm not saying
the
it like
set was
greatly
one on
decreases,
base
but
4
I did
times
hear
over
it
here and
slightly
4 times at the
decreases.
bottom left. So I believe it's only 4 shapes, either on top, bottom, or split 2 and 2. But I will be taking Ghost of the Resort since it will be easier with my current squad comp. So let's go ahead and do so. Oh, we also get the spiky treasure. So this is actually really good because if you have read,
Second
she
hardest,
basically
chapter 12 is
heals
still the hardest.
damage that you that she gets after attacking this. So it's basically negating it and turns this essentially into a normal chest.
Interesting. You use read.
As you
You
can see,
attack
the
with
reed
it.
is not taking any damage even though she is attacking this spiky treasure. So it's really good. Also, I don't really recommend this, but if you're
Man free
feeling
literally
spicy,
dodged
you can
everything except
actually
true
trigger
damage,
the,
necrosis, Swartz module
Blade
Y.
Weavers early.
Huh.
Let's do that actually.
Yeah, interesting.
And then I just need to upgrade
Oh, that's an
activate
Orchid skin.
Popular.
I forgot about that.
I guess Popular alone can survive without the help of Reed, really. Yep. Oh, I forgot to retreat Orchid there, but it's fine.
I bet he'll forget everything on this guide. You're goddamn right. All I know is use the support one where I grab Ling and then I just go I bum rush Ling E2 and then I use Big Dragon. And then that lets me at least get past floor 3. And then we rinse and repeat.
Oh, look at that, dude. Popular to carry. Alright, so we got a sniper voucher. Oh. Alright, so we'll get this.
Oh, he got a
Ideally,
free
I would
Storm
want-
Eye.
I would
That's pretty
want to
lucky.
get my own unit, but sure.
They learned they're
So
running
for
boys.
emergency
She.
mode of, Hand of Moss, normally you will be getting this normal butcher here. However,
Oh,
it
it's
will
the
be
monster
replaced with
chest.
This one, it's as you can see, it has basically
Veteran
the same
butcher.
stats, but just a bit more HP, which shouldn't be a problem with the units that we have. So we'll set up just like
Oh,
this.
so I
Control
imagine
points.
because you have both DPS and healing from Reed Alter, Popcar is able to survive
but
for
Popular can
unusual
get,
amount of time.
Popular can survive quite a few hits
Doesn't
actually.
Ella or Dodo count
And
it?
then we can just heal
Maybe.
Reed, and
But
then
the
we
issue
can set up
is, oh no, the mines don't count towards deployment count, do they? I don't think they do,
Orchid here.
because I'm able to spam
Then I
them,
guess
so they
I'm gonna
don't.
set up like this, just to help damage this early. the butcher.
Yeah, and popcorn. Ooh, popcorn kind of gets low there. That's interesting. Fucking, what was it? What's his name again? It's not Deadeye.
All right, so we are getting
I don't remember.
another sniper.
All I know is you guys told me he was the
Butcher, and
edgy
I
one.
guess we can go ahead and take platinum.
Oh, Storm Eye.
Yep, we're getting platinum. And then 50.
Oh, you got a
attack speed,
sniper,
one
which was
life point is
platinum?
one.
Oh, I guess he just
Not
got
gonna
like
take advantage
a
of that.
3-star or 4-star.
Prisoner
Degen's new
sniper,
starter meta,
yeah,
but Reed is
it's
still
gonna
very
be easier.
strong
In fact, I'm so confident it's
in
so easy,
IS4.
I'm just
Oh,
jumping
I
early.
see.
Well, easier in the lower floors anyway. But in the emergency mode, I recommend you bring all the units you can get. You can.
Oh, so you can literally clear it with just these two. Oh, these ones. I remember that.
Once Reed activates the skill, the boxer here or
Reed is
the
easier for new
pugilist will be
players.
affected by
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
flames that circles around.
I
the arena.
presume
Well,
as much
this
because
goes over here.
it's mostly just like a very easy damage, and then
There we go.
you're able to
All right.
get people
Easy.
or keep people topped
Now
up.
we just
So,
need to take out the rest, and then you're done.
huh? I don't think I've ever used a Reed that wasn't just skill 3.
There we go. Another sniper. What?
Go on, promote
Alright,
that
we
Storm
will
Eye.
Not
Or
take
platinum.
anyone else other than May for now.
Oh, right,
Ooh,
'cause he's
perfect
probably
timing.
looking for
He's
that
gonna
Reed
Reed,
promotion. There we go.
Too. Nice. And
That's why I didn't see S3.
4-star cross. They're basically free then. Yep, this is good. Training, advancement.
Rusted Blade is
I
not
don't
really
really
that
want
great. I'm pretty sure Rusted Blade's something else.
He-
Oh my god, he has so much investment, so he's able to refresh. Best starters are just Dorothy, Typhon, Posmka, and Shen Alter.
Just training. Ooh.
Yeah, I can see why.
Waited then. God damn it. I could have saved the hope that I used to upgrade Reed. God damn it.
Guard, and the Platinum.
And
And then you just kind of steamroll through stuff, I imagine. What day is watching the ARG? We haven't watched it yet. We're gonna actually watch it in a bit. I was just looking at this farming.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just events. Now, I don't really want to spoil myself. I just want to look at the team comp. That's E2 Neural, Siege, May, Myrtle, Warfarin. Damn, he got like the lineup. Amiya, Guard Amiya, Lapland, Platinum. He's got a bunch of E2s. He's made it really far. Okay, I'm not spoiling myself on IS4 boss. Siege was free here, so it was a win pick, I bet. Oh, was it? Interesting.
CN was eating good.
Alright,
We were eating good. And
ARG
as we all
time.
know, Arknights' 5th anniversary was such a banger, and every single doctor, regardless if you're from CN or Global, has been talking about the announced characters and all the other information during the live stream, and as well as special videos. For Global, we have received the special commemoration PV, and CN got PV4, and as well as the special commemoration.
we're 3 PVs behind? Or is it just like something else?
Video. But is that all there is to it? Because for some reason, somewhere in PV4, the CN community discovered this. If you go to
Oh, no.
stand by your side, you will be greeted
We
with
aren't
a
behind now?
crossword puzzle.
Oh, okay.
You might be asking yourself, how did they even discover this in the first place? And to that, my answer is, I don't know. But if I don't know, content creators didn't know, and God knows that Ian can't read, so they definitely didn't know.
So who did
How
it?
in the world did the CN community figure this out? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're diving into how the CN community managed to figure out the Arknights ARG and the insane methods used to solve the puzzles. All the information.
Okay,
I'll be
so it's CN community. We've never had a global solve, have we? No, I would say I imagine they have a lot more manpower and a lot more dedication.
Sharing with you comes from the future attack team's Weibo account, so a big thanks to them. You can find the reference material
Only if I can just search in this area.
for this video in the description below if you'd like to read.
Dot matrix is the International Telegraph ITA2 code, which can be decoded to get stand by her side. The dot matrix? What? That's crazy. Going off of that. Plus suffix. Solution method as always use an Arknights puzzle. After the operation you can get that and the following interface will appear.
Yourself. If you're interested in trying to
Top is a common crossword puzzle and the bottom should be a login system which leads to this puzzle. Telling each number to be clues and then for the correct correspondence to solve username.
crossword puzzle yourself, click away now and go to the link provided in the
Okay, well, now I'm curious. What the fuck? What'd I click on? Oh, this is a sky map. Hold on, where's the actual link? Oh, here it is. ak.hypergriff. Stand by your side. Is it still up? Oh, it is still up. Where the fuck is my dark reader interfering with it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, my dark reader was interfering with it. Okay, so hold on, let me turn this back on.
the description.
Programming syntax. Wait, so where is Wait, am I missing something? Oh, is it all the way at the beginning? No. What is this?
Otherwise, stay tuned and be amazed by the individual.
Honestly, I might just
crack the code.
I might just watch
Knowing
it.
that what I showed you earlier, I need to break it down first and how they were able to decipher the codes that led to this whole ARG. Specifically at 3 minutes and 10 seconds, there is a frame there that deliberately placed a transparent image of what seems to be an encrypted message. That is our first clue to this puzzle. Also, for some reason, the YouTube version of this PV doesn't contain this even if you change the color levels, but
Oh. Huh. That's interesting.
YouTube re-upload version still has some critical hints that can be used in the puzzle. The one you're seeing right now is specifically from the official Arknights account from SK Land. Upon closer inspection, you will see a bunch of boxes and a bunch of dots in the middle of it.
Why would
all,
the
which is
re-upload
enough
not
to
have
reveal that
it?
this
If you just
format
keep
is
it at
an
the same
international
embed, why would you
telegraph
not
ITA2 code.
have it?
Now, if we decode this column by column, you will get STANDBYHERSIDE. And if you also look on the left side, there is also a Hypertext Transfer Protocol or HTTP. Now, piecing all of this together, we
I can't believe we're not using S in this day and age. No HTTPS? Come on.
HTTP and stand by her side. And since this is an Arknights related event, we can use the base Arknights Hypergriff website, which is a
No, for probably spoilers eventually. Shit.
stand by her side. Now, once you arrive on the website, you will immediately notice two things. The top part being a crossword puzzle and the bottom is a login system, and in the username part, you will see hollow dots with different orientations, which you can also see on the crossword puzzle itself. Meaning, whatever
So
letter lands on those blue tiles will be the username that we will be using to log in. But how do we figure out the words? Well, like your usual day-to-day newspaper crossword puzzle, you will be given hints, and in this case, when you look on the bottom left corner of the puzzle, there are clickable numbers that will give you hints for you to
lock
solve.
in. Alright. Let me turn off for specifically this one. Alright. So 2, the spine, 156, 157. The spine 152, 167. Hold on, maybe I'm missing the
Some being
resource.
very vague and some are pretty direct. Now, I will not be discussing the clues in order since if we reach word number 5, you pretty much have a rough idea on what the word is, and that's not fun. But instead, I will be doing across first and then down afterwards. But let's tackle clue number 1 first, since this is crucial for the theme of the puzzle. Upon clicking on the picture, you will immediately see a star in the middle, a bunch of text
Oh,
on
it's
the bottom
1.
left, with the only part that can be read is Hello DWDB-221E, and as well as whatever demonic pictures are behind it. Now, this should already give you a rough idea on what the theme of the puzzle is.
That is
focusing back on the
print.
picture. What does this
Hello,
mean?
these are coordinates.
Well, if you're a programmer, you probably have an idea on what the word is just from looking at the bottom left text. But for
It
some
should
of
be
us who
like
doesn't
hello
have any
world.
clue, the programming syntax used in this picture is Algol. And Algol in astronomy is the beta star of Perseus. And according to Greek and Arabic astrology, Algol is associated with the devil and has the nickname Devil Star, which explains why there's a lot of demons on the picture itself. Okay, but how about the text on the bottom left? Good question.
So 1 across.
If you go inside the game
no,
and
1
look
down.
at
A
the MES
W O R.
module, the name of the module is
LD?
DWDB-1E. And as we all know, in the recent chapters, Amiya has accepted the power of Civilite Eterna, therefore making her the new Lord of Fiends, aka Demon Lord Amiya. So if we connect everything together, the star in the middle, the demons on the picture, and the identity of the wielder of DWDB-221E, we can very much confirm that the word we're looking for is Algol. Now, let me ask you this. When you read the spine 156-157...
Wait. I thought... No. Because I've completed chapter 8. I know that she's the new Lord of Fiends already. Oh, it's just regular words.
What do you normally associate it with? If you're thinking of checking your spine at 156 or 157 in the morning, don't bother because you've
So this is
already strayed far
timestamp.
from the truth. Instead, this is actually referring to a specific frame in PV4. But the first time I visited this, it's either I'm blind or was just looking at the wrong area because Calcit curling with her side boob leaking out is really distracting.
The power of Goon.
But anyways, when you go to 156 and start skipping frame by frame on YouTube, you will find a bunch of coordinates on the bottom left as the scene is about to change. This lasts for only 6 keyframes, by the way, so it was really hard to spot at first. Now that you have the coordinates, now what? Well, remember that the first clue is related to a star.
Do I know what Civilite
We can
Eterna
assume that this next word is going to be
no.
star-related
I
as
guess
well.
not.
And with that said,
I mean, I knew she
if you
was
go
Lord
to
of
Google and
Flies.
input these coordinates, you will be greeted with the star called Alphard. But is this really the word we're looking for? If we dig deeper, according to the wiki, Alphard is also known as the backbone of the serpent to the
So the
Arabs.
spine.
And if we go back to the PV, the location of the coordinates was on the spine or backbone of what seems to be a serpent eating its own ass. So we can be 100% sure that the word we're looking for
Ouroboros.
is Alphard. This is probably the most deliberate one so far among all of the hints, but when you check the clue, you'll see 2 pictures that appear to be stars and nothing else. But there's more than meets the eye, right? So we boot up Photoshop, paste that bad boy, and crank the white
and
color
you just
level to
increase
the
the
max, and we
whiteness.
get a bunch of message with the bottom.
God damn. Of course it is. Of course it's that. I mean, that's like the most standard of like cryptographic and like so for those of you who don't know, in the what's it called? In the States, there is a cybersecurity challenge. And that cybersecurity challenge is known as the NSA Codebreaker. That Codebreaker challenge is in very similar steps, although maybe it's slightly easier because it's meant to be taken by like high schoolers and college kids. But it's still a similar method in that you are meant to think out of the box, unlock a bunch of cryptographic clues, see if there's like specific encryption, and obviously it's a little more tech focused because it's like Because like for instance, I partook in it in my like final year of my master's, and one of the first steps was literally just going through a series of packet captures and then looking for something that was like out of place. Like for instance, someone logging in multiple times and whatnot. But eventually got to the point where it's like, all right, now I need you to go and dive into how the algorithm dive into how this specific version had a 0-day vulnerability that is only mentioned in this specific area, and your only clue is the fact that if you turn this picture sideways and turn the brightness up really, really, really high, you can kind of make out what it says.
Bottom one reading, were 6, were 7. After 100,000 years, they would not be able to tell you from me. Followed by a string of numbers. Probably the most
110, 101, 119, 32. Oh, these are ASCII encodings. Shit, what was 1110? ASCII encodings. ASCII encoding, ASCII table. Wait, I think? Hold on. Wait, 110 is... Wait, that's not... Oh, yeah, it's character... So 110 is H, 101 should be E? No, HA, 119... That's weird. Huh. Wait, no. Oh, is it based off of the HTML? 110... There's no 119 because that if you're doing off of oct, that doesn't make sense. So we have to base it off of decimal. So then that becomes N E 119 should be V or new 32 is a space, I'm pretty sure. 98 is B new 114 bruh new bruh 110 new brand 99 new new branch? Yeah, it's new branch.
integral part of this clue.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Renegade? What the fuck was that? So that'd be new branch. And is that the clue for 3? So, oh, and you would be able to see it on this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can slightly see it on my end because I have the brightness turned up on my monitor. Wait, so that's new branch on 3 across. N-E-U-W. No. So it's something else.
Well, these numbers are actually an American standard code for information.
Yeah, I was right. It's ASCII.
In simpler words, it's a standard data encoding format for
yeah, it's stuff like that. It's just like understand, like recognizing it. So you'd have to have like esoteric knowledge and like read up on it.
With that said, we can decode those texts with the use.
So new branch 49, 48, 48, 48. What would that be? Sorry, I have an ASCII chart pulled up. So that is 1. Wait. All right, bye Gorsby. 1000000 66 would be B C 10000 BC, and then 5048 would be 2. Oh, is that 20? Oh, it's 2020. So 100000 BC. British or before Christ?
Use of ASCII code, which will give us 100,000 BC on the left picture and 2020 on the right picture.
Yeah.
And the
And no,
string
that
numbers
matches
below
up to
can be
the
included
1,000
to
years
get
down
the
there.
words new branch. Now, you might be thinking, new branch, that should be the word we're looking for, right? Well, no,
I would
because
say it doesn't
if we check the
fit.
board, we are looking for a 7-letter word, so it doesn't fit
7-letter
the
word,
board,
new
hence
branch,
why we still need to
100,000
dig deeper.
BC
Going back to the
2020.
original picture of the stars, we can see that the picture on the left has 2 stars, one big and one small.
And after
with the
1,000
information we
years
got from
or
the
100,
coding
if there are
data,
100,000
this
years,
part
you wouldn't be able to
says
tell the
100,000
difference.
BC, and on the right it says 2020. We can assume that the left one is what it looks like
Would
100,000
that make it
years
though?
ago, and the right one is what it looks like in year 2020. But which star is this referring to? According to Future's Weibo post, this is referring to the Pleiades, which is an asterism or pattern of stars, as well as an open star cluster made up of more than 1,000 pattern of stars.
Yeah, so the issue here is how the fuck would you identify this? I guess you could do like reverse image search. Like if I do... No, because this is like 2020. I don't even think reverse image search would do it. You have to do myself the sky map or something?
As well as an open star cluster made up of more than
This doesn't make
1,000
sense how you would
stars.
stumble across
So
this.
they are not a constellation, but rather a pattern of stars, and each star has a name. Remember that we're looking for a star that has a name 7 letters long, so we'll remove those shorter or longer than
Are
7,
the actual
which leaves
astrology
us
people?
with
Yeah.
Vegeta, Cheleno, Alcyone, Electra, and Pleione. And if we refer back to the picture, those 2 stars are close to each other, which means the star that we are looking for is Pleione and Atlas. And since Atlas is shorter than 7 words, therefore, the word we're looking
Pleione?
for is Pleione.
Interesting.
When checking for the clue number 6, you will get a bunch of symbols again.
Okay,
Since
that
we
is
just finished
HTML
decoding clue number
encoding.
3, we can decode this with the use of ASCII to get GG01. And by the way, GG01 is the file name for Siege in-game, and no, it's
really?
not Golden Glow number 1. Alright, so now we know that the first
Oh,
hint
I was
of this
unaware of
clue
that.
is Siege. Where do we go from here? Well, in the PV, there's a part there that shows Siege walking away from the crown, and if we check that again, there's a weird thing that will happen midway, and if you pause at the correct moment,
Dude, I would never be able to get that, but that's mostly because I don't recognize the
you will
characters.
see this.
Oh. Wait, this is... Oh, this is ASCII. Or not ASCII, but it's like a character in drawing
So
and
this is
coding.
the star map that flashes at 1 minute 57 in the PV. And as you can see, we get a bunch of white dots and as
White
well as the word
dots.
ecliptic on the bottom right and a circle on the bottom. Great! So, where do we go from here? We already know that the theme of the crossword puzzle are the names of the stars, and the fact that GG01 refers to Siege, which is an aslan or lion. We can go ahead and assume that this is referring to one of the constellations of the zodiac, which is Leo. And if we check the zodiac sign of Leo and its stars, we can see that the picture that flashes on the PV
and it's like
the arrangement
that.
of the stars in the
Yeah.
zodiac are pretty much the same. Now, the word ecliptic. The definition of this word says that a great circle on the celestial sphere representing the sun's apparent path during the year. So called because lunar and solar eclipses can only occur when the moon crosses it. But let's focus on the first half of that definition, which is a great circle on the celestial sphere representing the sun's apparent path during the year. If we go back to the first picture of clue 6,
So we
there's a
see
great
this circle, which
and if
represents the
we move
ecliptic
over to the
star,
second picture,
which would be
is a
Regulus.
diagram of the zodiac sign, you can see that there is a blue line representing the word ecliptic, and that is the sun's apparent path, meaning if it follows that path, there is one star that shines the brightest, which is the closest to the sun's path, and that is the star named Regulus, the alpha star of Leo, also known as Alpha Leonis,
Would that be
or the lion's heart.
EGUL?
I need you to focus on a couple of things.
Oh, that's 6.
The white
So that'd
sticker
be
and the highlighted document on the right.
REG.
First, focus on the sticker. QB6.B7215 1993 version 2 is the Library of Congress collection classification call number. The part that says QB is the label for
Dude, why who has
astronomy.
how do the Chinese players find this?
The white sticker and the highlighted document on the right.
Because some of these are like
First, focus on the
Western.
sticker. QB6.B72151993 version 2 is the Library of Congress collection classification call number. The part that says QB is the label for astronomy, and QB6 is
Like,
the general introduction.
It has to, like, because that is specifically the Congress one,
B7215,
which means
is
that
the
you
author's
have to
number,
know
which
that
was
these
published-
are you have to know that these are adopting the sorting method of the Library of Congress, and it's not necessarily the Doppler system.
in 1993, and V.2 represents the second volume, which means there are multiple volumes for this book, but the one we need to focus on is volume 2. Keeping this in mind, we will have this book, Bonner Dukmasterung Volume
Oh wait,
2.
hold on. Is this? Hold on, maybe I'm dumb. Okay, never mind. I'm just dumb. I thought they were going off of just this. I'll be honest. Like you could just look up Bonner Durkin and volume 2. Okay, never mind. That's just me being dumb.
It has the same details as the clues, so this is the book we're looking for. If you want to visit this yourself, go to Internet Archive and search for Bonner Dukmasterung
Yeah,
Volume
so this is
2,
what this
and
is.
flip over to page 185, and on the right side you will see the same numbers highlighted from the clue picture to the one that we have on this book. Now, again, Mason, what do these numbers mean? These numbers are actually coordinates. First, you need to go to a Starfinder website. I will link one in the description. And remember the numbers highlighted in the first clue? Yeah, we didn't need to skim through the entire book, but instead only the numbers highlighted on the clue itself, the numbers being 1223, 2.1, 62921.4, 1631.3. We need to convert these numbers to the right ascension or RAC and declination values or DEC. For the right ascension, it's 62921.4, and when converted, it's 062921.4. For the declination, it's 1631.3.
But how do you determine
When
that?
converted, it's 1603.
0301.3.
01.3. Inputting these values on the Starfinder website.
Oh no, you can do it because it's 1223 2.1, and those are
01.3. Inputting these values on the Starfinder website, it won't directly
Dude, what a day, or like what a ARG to be a fucking astrology buff and also play Arknights.
lead you to the star, but you
Like
are very
holy
close.
shit.
I wondered why it didn't lead me directly to it, so I asked Mr. Cheese, who introduced me to the Starfinder website, and his answer is quote-unquote IDK LOL. But anyways, starting from the middle, hover over to the left, and the first star you should encounter is Gamma Geminorum or Alhina, which is the word we're looking for. And with that, all the words across has been completed.
The human
Upon
anatomy
closer
ARG?
inspection on the clue,
Oh,
you
the
will
human
see a
anatomy.
picture of what seems to be a CD case with a code on the side, which is
Dude, on one hand, I would love it if they did like a very hacker based one for the ARG. On the other hand, it's like kind of messed up because
7.
it'd be you would be encouraging basically like the hacker method of stuff. And it's not the end of the world, but it's one of those things where it's like it doesn't really make sense because you more than likely that would get cracked like really quickly.
724382919421. If we quickly Google that specific code, it will show Blur's CD Part Life album. The album
What the fuck?
consists of 16 songs in total.
Oh, now we're going old
Where do we
school?
go from here?
I say old school. It's
If
a
we
CD,
quickly
so
check
it's
on the clue picture again,
pretty-
you will see that there are extra
pretty
details in
old.
the border of the picture. Specifically, 2 triangles, the number 16,
16.
and 71/89. Keep these details in mind because we need this to decipher
Wait, 1 over
everything.
89?
Going back to the album, remember that the triangles and number 16 that we discovered? If we follow that clue according to the album, the blank part that the triangle is pointing to should be the song number 8,
So
which
far
is called
out.
Far Out. Okay, so we figure out the first part. What about the clue that says 71/89? Good question.
So if you arrange it
Since
over
seems
the
like the word we're
album.
looking for is in the song itself, the clue 71/89, we can assume that this is referring to a specific part of the song. And according to Future's post, we need to first convert these values from hexadecimal to decimal.
To decimal?
Which is
Really?
a tool for a converter online. Shouldn't
Oh,
be a
and then
problem.
it'd be
And
the
when
measure.
entering 71
I recognize this website. I used this a lot when I was taking my my cybersecurity class, because I was using this to convert it so that I could input and replace some values in a buffer table.
1, it gave us 113. And entering 89 gives us 137. And if
So
you go
100
to YouTube and search for Far
113.
Out by Blur, you will see that the song is 1 minute 37 seconds long, or
Oh, okay.
137,
So it's the actual timestamp.
meaning the word we're looking for is in 113 or 1 minute and 13 seconds. And when listening to this song, well, I can't because it's copyright. So instead, I'm gonna read the lyrics of this part to you. Vega, Capella,
Hello,
Haydar,
hello.
Rigel, Barnard Star, Antares, Aldebaran, Altair, Wolf 359, Beetlejuice. And if we skip to specifically 1 minute and 13 seconds, the word you will hear is Antares, and that is the word. we're
Oh,
looking for.
okay.
For this clue, you will actually hear an audio cue instead. When you listen to it, you will hear a TV static for a split second. Keeping this in mind, where do we go?
So there's a bit of static.
Well, since it's a TV static noise, we need to look for a video that shows a TV, right? And that is correct. In PV4, in the near end of the PV,
Oh, it's all
you will be
relates back to the
presented by a
PV,
bunch of
that's right.
TVs showing some graphics on the screen. But try to see if you can spot the specific time the static noise plays during this. Listen closely.
There it is. So
Time the static noise plays during this. Listen closely.
I'm struggling. Would this be the constellation? And there's another one right there. So there's two.
Did you catch that? No? One more time then.
So there's two static sounds. I suspect the second one doesn't really matter. You're
So
trying to
to those who
capture
noticed that,
when
pat yourselves in
the
back button.
TVs.
And to those who didn't, it's on the bottom left part where the TV shows a red triangle pattern followed quickly by a string of text.
Oh, I was looking at it as an overall thing.
So to break
Oh,
it down,
I have
there
no
are
idea
two
how I
ways
would
to
see
find
that.
the YouTube. Why do we assume it's YouTube? Well, it's because of what follows afterwards, which makes it really obvious.
Dude,
that
I
it's
would
referring
never
to
be able to
specific
see that.
video, and the string of text is the link that we need.
I would never be able
follow.
to see that in just
So if
this area.
If you go to that link, it will lead you to a YouTube short posted by DM01 during the 5th anniversary, and the clue is really obvious as it's the only thing that catches your eye. I'm gonna let it play for you guys, and if you miss it, this is not EN can't read anymore, but instead, it's EN won't read.
Island. Oh, they're sailing. Capella. Yeah, I was saying, you somehow managed to miss the
Hyperglyph
bright
and its
yellow.
being sneaky by uploading
words.
this random video on YouTube.
That'd be
Well,
crazy.
It makes sense considering if they referred a random video by a content creator, people would be leaving comments making the creator confused. You can already see the comments of this video being invaded by our doctors.
Oh, sorority pupper.
Speaking of comments, let me actually leave one mainly for my self-amusement.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Tubai, he
But
apparently,
anyway,
I didn't
the
know
word we're
Renegade
looking
was
for
obsessed with
is printed
Tubai.
on the side of the boat, which is Capella. And with that, the crossword puzzle is complete, and we can finally figure out what the username for the login screen is. So to recap, clue number 1 is Algol. Clue number 2
So
is
they're all
Alpha.
stars.
Clue number 3 is Pleione. Clue number 4 is Antares. Clue number 5 is Capella. Clue number 6 is Regulus. And clue number 7 is Alhina. So if we take the letters from the blue tiles, it will give us El Caro,
El
which by the way
Caro.
is the reverse of the word oracle. And you know where the word oracle is also mentioned? In the end of the Enfield trailer, which means that the Enfield is real. But there's another problem. We
The
still don't have the
Enfield is
password.
real.
And if we click on the forgot password, it will prompt a security question that says,
How can I
how can I
tell?
tell whether a star is moving towards or away from me? And to that, my answer is, I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just a dumb Arknights
I mean,
player
towards
that
or
believes
away
I
from
know what I'm
me.
doing.
It's wavelength.
So with that said,
It's wavelength. Stars, when they're moving further away, their wavelengths are longer. When they're moving closer to you, the wavelengths are shorter.
just like me during college, when faced with a question that I'm not able to answer, I quickly turned to Google to look for an answer.
It should
as
be
if I'm
light
doing on my
wavelength.
finals. And after a quick Google search, the first result should give you this definition. If a star is moving towards us,
Yeah.
its light waves get scrunched up to shorter or bluer wavelengths, producing a blue shift. If a star is moving away, its light waves get stretched out to longer, redder wavelengths,
So this is El
producing
Caro.
a red shift. So we got blue shift and red shift, and to those who don't know, this effect is called the Doppler effect, also known as Doppler shift. Great, we figured it out. Where do we go from here? We go back to PV4, and somewhere along the
So
PV,
it's
you
Doppler
will see this
shift?
specific part.
Oh,
Remember
hold
the
on. No,
definition
it's
of
not.
Doppler shifts? You know that part where it says if a
So
star is
red or
moving away
blue?
towards us. Well, in the PV, there are a bunch of lights in
Red,
Volta, specifically
red, blue, blue.
red, and white lights. And with this new knowledge obtained, Future specifically told us to treat this as Morse code, where the blue light is the separator, white light is the dot, and the red light is the dash or hyphen.
Oh.
Decoding this will give you this Morse code. You guys are familiar with Morse code, right?
No, no.
You know the one that
My Morse
goes
code is
doo doo
really,
doo
really
doo doo
spotty.
doo 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 doo. Well, anyway, it sounds like this. And if we convert that into text, we get 11708102. And if we flip that over, we get the date 2018-07-11, which is the date for the second beta test. And this was also when...
Oh, it all goes back to the goddamn
of the
betas.
Arknights ARG during beta, and suddenly we've come full circle 5 years later.
Of course we did.
Absolute semi-hypergraph. But anyway, after logging in using the credentials you just got, you will see this.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no, that's just my analytics of how many of you are. You will
Hold on.
Days of the Arknights ARG beta test, and this was also when the Arknights community got its first taste of the Arknights.
Oh,
ARG
so
during
the
beta, and
so it's the
full
numbers.
circle 5
Okay.
years later. After logging in using the credentials you just got, you will see this.
So what was it again? It was 2018-07-11. What happens if I access? Oh, is it correct username, invalid password? What?
Oh wait. And that was also when the Arknights community got its first taste of the Arknights ARG during beta, and suddenly we've come full circle 5 years later. After logging in using the credentials you just got, you will see this. Reading through the Reddit post for just my analytics of
Oh. I thought it was the beta, so it should be 11708102. Found in a data breach. What? Correct, but you didn't find all of them. You guessed it. Sad. Oh, it's for that. Okay, hold on. Stand by your side. Wait, this is cached. Hold on. We can hack this. Where is the source? Stand by your side. Meta. Parset. Idle root. Oh no, it's all. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's all through this JS index puzzle. Source is that web. I'd have to like go through this. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Is it available to us? EN inline level. Render node, render stack. So if you could decipher the render stack, there's a lot of cases in here. What the hell? All right, I'm just gonna watch the video. Sorry.
How many of you are not subscribed? And reading through the Reddit post for this ARG made by user irrelevant user.
Yeah, so that's all rendered.
During the
How to
first
say?
few hours,
There's no way they would dedicate a web server for login for this. So this has to all be handled by local client-side stuff to avoid any extra server strain. So that means all of the JS is client-side, which means you could just
ARG,
decipher the
those who
JS and
completed
fuck around with
could
it.
enter their address to obtain a cassette tape, showing that the tape will be phase 2 of the ARG. As to how long the tape will take to arrive, we don't know. But apparently during this recording, Mr. Cheese told me that the cassettes are now being delivered, so phase 2 is definitely about to start soon, and I can't wait to see how this unfolds and what secret it holds.
Wait.
Alright, so when the and reading through the Reddit post for this ARG made by user irrelevant user,
The Custodian. TT. 9th of March, 209. 1629.
我还记得最后一次和你辩论的时候，你说自己绝对不会再和蠢人共事，就算这个蠢人是宇宙里最后一个还在尝试挽救文明的人。现在看来
I am like catching every third word.
我也是一个蠢人，但我绝不是最后一个试图在做点什么的人。想必这个时候，你已经和家人做了告别，但他们还不知道，你不会进入史观。我们都清楚，保存者计划没有得到很多支持，原因不是这项计划没法拯救所有人，而是必须有人为此付出残忍的牺牲。你会独自度过漫长。
Okay, this is not gonna do me any good. I'm catching like every fourth word, or not every fourth word. I'm catching like phrases, and all I know is like they're saying something about like man, I already lost it. I lost the translation.
it states that during the first few hours of the ARG, those who completed it could enter their address to obtain a cassette tape.
Oh,
showing
okay.
that the tape will be phase 2 of the ARG. Might as well go along with it, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I am so sorry that the gap between uploads is quite significant, but this essay type video tend to be time consuming and I need to do a lot of...
Phase 2 is done. Okay. Well, now for my brand of hacking. Let me turn on Dark Reader real quick. So they're serving it through this. This is a pretty standard. This is a library, unlock function, type. First time you listen to the cassette. Oh. The puzzle, assets, images are this, fonts are that. It's probably through DevTools can't show author sources, but you can still debug the deployed code. Ah, shit, it's mapped. So, prototype render, table 3, return 2. Render this text with multi. I've uploaded the cassettes they received. Oh, that's cool. In font style. So this is all render. Bill. End prototype. Render stack content. I'm looking for the hack logic. This is the keyboard one. The function for entering the character code. E on. Default prevented. This is so that you can actually type in it. Composition event, document mode. Key up. GN. This is Chinese doctor means welcome back, doctor. Oh. Type of SOFT. Yeah, I would need to put that in an IDE and actually parse through it. But anyway, that's really interesting. I hope to see the new one. I hope to see his part 2 because the ARGs I think I really are really interesting. I'm really impressed by the community's ability to really find the most bullshit of references. And I'm glad that they do it. It's also a really neat concept. Alright, let me turn the audio back up. Oh wow. Okay. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining me. I know that the Lucent Arrowhead EXs come out tomorrow. I haven't decided if I'll stream yet, because I wanted to take a break, but... Buy shop? The fuck do you mean buy shop? Oh, buy shop in Arrowhead. That's right. Yeah. I haven't decided. But I know probably need to get this. That and solidified, I think. Get my LMD so I'm not broke nights. That is true. I can only get 86 and then it would be... What'd that give me? Credit store 2? Oh yeah. Well, that gave me 430k. Holy shit. Alright, we're almost back to 1 million. Let's go. And then grab this. Grab the device. Grab the sugar. And that. Alright. Well, thank you all very much for joining me. Haven't decided if I'll do the EX stream tomorrow or Friday. If it's Friday, same as usual. If it's tomorrow, then we'll likely do the EX stages and then probably a little bit of Walk in the Dust. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. I'm gonna get going to sleep so that I can recover from this cold. And with that, enjoy another W on the ending screen.
Yeah, ho.